Hold on.
Hey,
Yeah,
have we started the stream yet?
we have.
Okay.
I just don't have anything on yet other than the banner because we're running ads. Live from Chicago City. It's Thursday afternoon. That's basically what our intro is like. So, I would love to get like an actual intro made someday, but I would have to commission one, and that would not be a cheap thing to commission.
I mean, if I ever learn how to use any of the video editing software that's out there in the universe, I'd be willing to make one. I've been thinking really hard about the idea of being a late night talk show host recently, and
Hey, that would be cool.
I feel like we're already halfway there. So
Also, thank you for both the resub and the emote gift, GoGo. You can gift emotes now. I did not know this.
Woo!
I have been given Love Blonde L. It's like a lady in profile blowing a kiss.
Neat.
Yeah. And so I see Edlin posted take NRG, which is one of my favorite of the default Twitch emojis, because it was added like 5 years ago, and I still have no idea what it means.
It's the response to Gib. You know, you Gib
Hey,
energy.
good job, Mer. The emote is not from you. I literally have a notification that says you get an emote thanks to GoGo Otaku. I have no idea. I guess you just get them now if you get... I have no idea. Twitch is a land of chaos. Which is why we stream here and not on like a Mixer or something.
Twitch is a land
is a
of
nice
contrast.
platform. It's just a little bit.
Thank you for the subscription tray. Now I got one from Trey.
Wait, no, I didn't phrase it correctly. Twitch truly is a land of contrasts.
Yeah, okay. First of all, yes, it is a land of contrast. And yeah, it seems like you get a random emote gift when people resub to you now. Alright.
Oh,
now
wow.
I got Love Blush, which I think is like a pig. Also, sorry, I'm getting too close to the microphone.
Through 217, subscribe or gift a sub to the community to unlock exclusive emotes. Check the bits card for more ways to unlock, it says.
Huh. Alright, well, our ads are over, so I'm gonna lower the banner. Yes, folks, we are playing
the Ghost of Love.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Shapes and Forms. I would love to play you our little intro clip. Unfortunately, we have started getting copyright strikes for using that. So, there's gonna be no more Who Put the Bomb, unfortunately, at the start of our shows.
Unless I cover it.
Unless you cover it, in which case, yeah, that would be something. But, so, you know, it's a minor downer. But other than that, we're back to basically full strength here at Shapes and Forms. I'm joined by Shredney.
Meow.
And Trey.
Meow.
And I, of course, am Planet Jane. It's 8 p.m. in Chicago and 9 p.m. on the East Coast. Welcome to Shapes and Forms. We have an actual 3-game docket today for the first time in like 3 weeks. We're gonna play some Gungeon. And then we're going to play some Spelunky, which I've been getting back into again lately. And then we're going to play some GeoGuessr. Also, after owning the game for like 4 years, I finally unlocked one of the secret characters in Gungeon. So we're going to play
him. Our boy.
Here he is.
I love him.
Exotic. I think that's a Destiny reference.
That's a Gjallarhorn.
Yeah.
Or Gjallarhorn. I think the G is technically silent because it's spelled G-J-A-L-L-A-R.
It's Norse, so like
Java.
Yeah, probably.
Java. Or it could be. Well, I mean, I think it. I don't know.
I know
12 seconds into the show and we have a linguistics problem on our hands already.
Saint 14 says it in the latest like content that they've made for the game. It's a whole thing. and people want it back, but the thing about it is that the Yowlerhorn was one of those weapons where once you had people with it in their arsenals, it was really hard to get them to not use it because it was just this rocket launcher that was capable of destroying anything and everything because it had tracking rounds.
Yeah,
So,
this is like a what the heck is the term they use for like the highest rarity tier again? Is it exotic?
yeah.
It's a exotic grade weapon from the original Destiny, I think.
Yep.
Okay.
So you've just got this rocket launcher that you can blindly fire, like just out of nowhere, and manage to hit anything and everything in your path. It's it's one of those things where if they were making the game now, and they are making the game now, they probably wouldn't have put it in there.
It seems like it would be a great weapon for like a single player game.
Yeah.
Like the BFG in Doom, you just like get a fuck you gun towards the end of the playthrough.
There should be in some game a gun that is very hard to get that is just called the fuck you gun.
I would not be shocked if there was one in Ion Maiden, the retro FPS that came out last year.
Right.
That unfortunately the developers are assholes.
No, they fired that guy actually. It was just the one dude, and I think they fired him at least. I remember.
What? I can't remember exactly the details of what was up with him.
I do, but we don't need to get into it. But he was a person with strong opinions that some, perhaps even myself, might refer to as bigoted. So we will.
Oh dear.
We will keep things ambiguous. But
yeah, all right then.
I love the bullet sword.
The bullet sword is like great, but you have to make sure you stay at full health because it works on Zelda rules.
Oh dear.
Also, I feel like I'm getting a little bit of stick drift. Is that? It might just be my imagination. I don't know. Anyway,
Tokyo Drift.
So I wanted to thank our good friend.
Stick and move.
Or congratulate, rather, our friend of the channel, Sayaka Mickey, for winning the Iowa caucus.
Okay, is it time to dunk on Pete Buttigieg yet? Because I'm ready.
You can if you want, but I wanted to just relay this story from my server because it's stupid and in my opinion,
sure,
funny.
Let's go.
So we were talking about Madoka the other day. Actually, no, it was yesterday. And Zursk, who had been following election news for most of the evening, somehow managed to misread Sayaka as Sanders. Also, Trey, the answer to your question is that Kyoko is her running mate. But like, that led to a series of jokes about how Sayaka Miki is now running for the Democratic, running in the Democratic primary. And is she running against QB? Listen.
Honestly, with QB's ability to not feel human empathy in any way whatsoever, he'd be a perfect politician, wouldn't he?
He'd make a great GOP candidate.
I mean, given... I'm just... Like, you know, I mean, that just goes directly into my Pete Buttigieg joke. Just like, you know...
You may... I'm gonna do the Donkey Kong thing. You may dunk on Pete Buttigieg once.
Buttigieg.
But like, seriously, the man is like a thin veneer of compromise spread over a yawning void of anything. Like, what does he want?
To be president of the United States. That's generally why people run.
But there's nothing else there.
Yeah, no.
You know, it's like, at least with Biden, it's like, you know, I'm running to be president because I want to be the candidate of being the candidate.
Being the candidate of candidacy.
Yeah.
It is my birthright as vice president to become president.
How
Yeah,
many
exactly.
vice presidents have become presidents? Anybody got numbers on that?
I mean,
honestly, it
Nothing but
doesn't.
candidates all the way down.
It doesn't seem like a lot, at least in the
US.
presidents that we've had since like I was born.
but like Pete Buttigieg would totally convince you to sign a contract with him to make you a magical girl with so many strings attached.
I'm okay with this because it means that whoever Homura is in this race eventually gets to torture him for all eternity.
True point.
What the fuck is Crunk? Oh god, I'm getting old.
How do you...
Hey, also I just perfected a boss for like the first time since we started playing this game.
Yeah,
again.
that was quite nice. Nice.
What you get with Governor Moonbeam. Nah, Crunk is a genre of music that was popular in the 2000s. And is now back thanks to the release of the song Crunk Ain't Dead by Duke Deuce. Featuring...
Which is the song, like, basically the summary of it that I just want to, like, give is, like, the title and also, while it never directly occurs in the song, both of these words do, and, like, the general sentiment is, hoes mad.
Well, yeah, that's true, but the other sentiment of the song
is Crunk Ain't Dead.
Yeah.
And hoes mad.
Featuring Lil Jon and everybody who's still technically in the 3-6 Mafia, I think. Which is only two people at this point.
And like, you know, and Lil Jon shouting Crunk Ain't Dead ho multiple times.
Yeah.
Because it's a track with Lil Jon on it.
Yeah.
It is pretty wonderful.
It's a great song, and I want it to be indicative of where music is going this year.
I mean, it felt like I were transported back in time, but at the same time, it's like...
I know, but things can become retro.
I know, but it's like... I didn't say that was a bad thing. And also, it's like... I sort of had this weird realization of how many... of, like, that it's so 2000... Well, Trey said 2006, I thought 2004. But, like...
Mid-2000s.
Yeah, like that mid-2000s period when Crunk was the thing.
Yeah.
But, like, how many of those, like, production techniques and things were, like, indicative of where a lot of mainstream hip-hop would go later?
That's the thing that's funny to me, is that the beat for that song is old. It's from, like, a 2001, like...
But see, that just reinforces the point.
And it sounds new. Like, it doesn't sound old.
Like with the fucking hi-hats.
Yeah. Have you listened to it, Trey?
I literally just heard about it while you were away. So
it has like the fucking 808 hi-hats, and it's like that is a staple of trap now, and actually has been for a long time. But it's like it's been in like as a mainstream thing.
Yeah.
It's comparatively recent.
Who is Edwin? I don't know if he's Crunk or not.
All I know
Edwin sounds like the name of a political commentator.
Yeah, I was like just going to say, like, along those lines, is that we can all agree that Pete Buttigieg is not Crunk.
Pete Buttigieg is not Crunk. No.
If he's anything
okay.
No, I'm going to say, if he's anything related to Crunk, he's Crunk core.
No.
Oh, no. Not
like,
even.
No.
Who's the Crunk core candidate?
No, let's
that's an
Andrew Yang.
That's an insult to Broken Side, okay?
I think they're onto something though. I think of the Democratic candidates, Yang is the one who is most likely to have listened to Crunk core in his lifetime.
Yeah. Like,
so
Beto would probably be more so if Beto were still in the race.
That's
true. Because like with Yang, I would expect him to have like marginally more dignity, but he does. I'm sure he's someone who knows what Crunk core is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's the guy in the race who knows what Crunk core is.
But let's ask ourselves this question.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any candidates who are Crunk?
Who are Crunk?
Yes.
All right, let's see.
Let's think about this. Because, like, you know, Bernie Sanders, probably the person I'm going to vote for, but he has, like, big grandpa energy. He's not very...
True. And same thing with, like, Liz Warren is, like, she's your school teacher. You know what I mean? Like, she has that energy. It's like she has folk singer energy, or maybe Joni Mitchell energy.
Lizzie is pure Crunk.
Oh, that's referring to Elizabeth Warren. It's like,
hey,
Crunk.
Hey,
oh my
hey.
That's a big orange.
Hey,
is
orange. You're not Alexander. What the fuck is this thing? With this,
it's impetuous. Your defense impregnable.
It's an active item. I don't know what it does though.
So I think that's a nice reminder of the fact that this game, I'm pretty sure, is built in Unity.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know if it's Unity, but it is an engine that can support both sprites and 3D graphics.
Which is like the type of thing that's weird when you think about it as like a strictly 2D game, but then an orange just pops out of a chest and is a polygonal device, like straight out of a PS1 era
I'm
title.
actually not sure if that was an like. All it did was give me an extra heart point, which fair enough, I guess.
That's good.
I mean, it's useful. I'm not gonna decry an extra heart.
Okay, who's the most Crunk candidate? Ooh, that's a tough question.
It's not who's the most Crunk. Are there any who are Crunk? And I think the answer is no.
I think the answer is no, but like the thing is, like, you just know that Andrew Yang is like one of the few candidates who intuitively understands what people mean when they say that a meme is dank.
That's true.
Doesn't mean he's Crunk, but that does put him closer to Crunk.
I can believe that I could believe
candidates.
that he listens to Crunk.
Yeah,
I can perfectly picture Andrew Yang like sitting in like a gamer chair listening to 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah,
like mid-period 3-6 Mafia.
It's just like, yeah.
Plot twist, it was Jay Inslee.
Jay Inslee. Okay.
Is that guy still alive?
Jay Inslee is he's fine, but he's like, the thing is with Jay Inslee is the kind of guy who I wouldn't.
Thinks he's fly.
I was gonna say
Buster.
that he's into some, like, that Jay Inslee is like secretly deep into some backpacker shit.
This is a fun game of what musical tastes do we think the DNC candidates have.
Like, you know...
Let's let Trey do one.
Okay. Trey?
Let's see. What do we think of the, let's see. I'm trying to think. What was, would Kamala be Crunk?
It's not impossible.
I expect that she listens to the miseducation of Lauryn Hill a lot.
Probably. Yeah.
Possibly. I feel like Harris is too much of a
narc.
I was gonna say like a Law and Order candidate, which is basically the same thing that you said, but you said it more rudely, so whatever.
So you know, technically not a candidate, and ergo not part of the conversation, but AOC is Crunk.
Well, okay, yeah. In like, when will she be eligible to run? Like 2030?
She is like
she.
I mean, she and also she, you know, she did work as a bartender, for the record.
Yeah.
So she has, like, club cred.
Obviously, yeah. She's probably somebody with, like, very strong opinions on which yin-yang twin is the better one.
Okay, let's see. Like, I mean, let me think. Like, so Andrew Yang probably listens to Crunk. Jay Inslee probably into some, like, serious backpacker shit. It's like, I listened to Macklemore when he was Professor Macklemore.
I'm in this picture and I don't like it.
Like, but he's not in the race anymore, to be fair. But he's from Washington. He was the governor of Washington. It's like he's very into environmentalist stuff. It's like I wouldn't be that shocked. Let me think. What does Tom Steyer listen to?
Who the fuck is Tom Steyer?
Tom Steyer listens to Dad Rock.
Tom Steyer, I think
you don't need to explain his positions to me.
To Dire Straits.
Like
I
like the Dire Straits.
No, I didn't say anything against Dire Straits. I just think that he listens to them. Like
Tom
I would bet.
Steyer listens to the Jay Giles band.
Okay, that also makes sense. That also scans.
Just
Elizabeth
the idea
Warren is the
of
kind
Tom
of teacher.
Steyer listening to Centerfold.
I didn't catch this comment when GoGo made it, but I really like the idea of Elizabeth Warren as a school teacher who goes home after work and just blasts Lil Jon.
Yeah. Okay. That.
Look,
yeah.
I know it's not technically the Dire Straits, but I will put a definitive article anywhere the English language will let me, which is
Hi, Leica.
Also, hello,
but yeah,
Leica.
okay. So like, all right. So we've identified.
Also, thank you for the follow.
Oh, what was I gonna say? So, oh no.
I did know that it's technically actually just Eagles, and I refuse to. No, like that's not. No.
They're that would put them in the same class. So it's Eagles and Swans.
And
that's
like,
a
battles.
weird combo. I don't like this.
And battles.
No, but I was thinking specifically birds.
I feel like battles is like one of those ones where it sounds okay, like without the definitive article, like Fallout Boy. Like nobody's putting a "the" in front of Fallout Boy's name.
Yeah, but there's also like let me think of a few other ones like
Yes, but the Fallout Boy, the Fallout Boy.
Yeah,
sounds
the Fallout
wrong.
Boy.
Yeah, but singular nouns are a little different.
Hey,
plural nouns, there are ones that work.
It's the Gjallarhorn, and I don't have any money for it.
I'm trying to think of.
Zer says you need more strange coins.
I mean, ones that I can think of: cults, churches.
Yeah.
Grails.
I don't like band names that are just plural nouns with no definitive. I've decided.
It tends to be a thing in electronic music more often than not.
I just don't care for it. It's something about it makes me uncomfortable.
I think it's overdone, but it's effective.
Hootie and
in
the
small
Blowfish.
doses.
No, it's not Hootie and Blowfish. That's so bad. I hate it.
No, that sounds like a Japanese math rock band.
No.
No, it really does.
Hey, did you guys know that Chel Miko of the Aizoken opening theme are like an actual rap group?
Neat.
For whatever reason, I just assumed that they were a rock group and then rapped on that one song, but that's not the case.
No, there's actually a whole thing of like, not rap rock, but like with Japanese bands that
I know what you're
rap-based.
talking about is sort of like a Gorillaz kind of sound.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I am aware of that scene, although I don't think I listened to anything in it.
Yeah, I'm aware of God, what are they called? Moe and something, who they
Oh god, it's the fucking gun
from
it's the thing from Nuclear Throne.
They have this kind of weird electronic thing going on too. It's kind of like low-key and spooky, but very chill at the same time.
I lost so much health just then. That was so embarrassing.
Well, I mean, it's at least you're not embarrassing yourself as hard as Joe Biden.
Hey,
please clap.
Thank God for small victories. Didn't Joe Biden finish like dead fucking last, other than like the miniature candidates nobody cares about?
Like, he got in 4th and barely scraped past Amy Klobuchar.
Yeah, that's bad.
And, like, the thing is that, like, Amy Klobuchar, in terms of centrist candidates, is, like, one of the few I sort of tolerate.
Isn't she the one? No, that's Tulsi, never mind. I can't keep all these people straight.
Tulsi Gabbard is the one who everybody acts like she's super left-wing, but actually she has some weird neocon shit going on.
I like, to be honest with you, other than the the Biden obviously, and then Sanders and Warren and a couple other ones, like, I find it hard to keep all these people straight.
Yeah, like, Tulsi Gabbard is recognizable for the fact that she has ties to Hindu nationalists in India.
That's something.
And that her father is, like, this kooky social conservative activist.
You know, like, the Sayaka for president thing was a joke, but would it really be any worse to just have an actual Sayaka. Japanese schoolgirl running?
I mean, yeah, like, but the thing is, like, Gabbard has, like, no chance. Also, I'm trying to think of what
your mom said you looked like John Candy from Spaceballs. Huh.
Like, what did Murr say about Tulsi Gabbard?
Tulsi Gabbard is the one Rolling Stone is thirsty for. That's a terrifying fact.
She, like...
Also, I agree with Trey.
Like, I mean, it's true. I mean, it's true, though.
I don't want to talk about this.
No, I mean, but, like...
Too terrifying to contemplate.
Not awful things about Tulsi Gabbard. She is, she actually has become very socially liberal, and she supports Medicare for all, and she serves.
That's cool and all, but there's, like,
she shouldn't be president.
There's, like, no chance she's gonna win. Right?
Oh yeah, there's no
so, like,
chance.
Kind of, who cares, I guess? I don't know.
Tulsi Gabbard has many problems, and she doesn't matter. She only matters because it's, like,
also
tankies on Twitter like her.
Alright. Again...
Who cares?
Mickey 2020.
Mickey 2020. Yeah. What does Sayaka listen
to? No, there's an actual canon answer for this, right? She listens to classical music, like violin and stuff.
So that makes sense, especially for story reasons.
That's why Octavia von Scheckendorf has the fucking huge, like, orchestra thing going on.
Yeah.
By the way, if you want to know what the name Scheckendorf means, as far as I know, the answer is it doesn't mean anything.
Scheckendorf.
It could be a pun or something.
I'm not
based
saying.
On actual name. Wait, no, I think it's actually a reference to, like, a famous conductor or something.
Is it? No, that might be correct.
Like,
I'm not saying you can't listen to both classical and crunk music. Go. I'm just saying that in that specific case, we do actually know at least one thing she listens to.
Yeah, we...
Do you guys remember those fucking AMVs of Madoka set to Ante Up by MOP?
No.
That fool.
It was a weird era in the internet.
Like, when... There was a period when AMVs, like, stopped being a thing for a while, and now they're a thing again. It felt like. If you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Like, they kind of died for a while, but now they are coming back, and it's a thing, partly because, like, meme culture has kind of revived them.
It's, you know who knows a fair bit about AMVs is Daruznik, friend of the channel.
I am not surprised in the least.
But I'm not super familiar, but, like, you know,
Stereolab is indeed considered a post-rock band by the original definition.
I like Stereolab.
They're good.
Yeah.
I don't know I know a decent amount about them biographically, but I'm not super familiar with their music.
It's
but
one
I do
of those
enjoy what I've heard.
Bands where I've only really heard some of their albums, but I like both. I like both of them, and I should probably listen to more at some point. I just haven't done it yet. I greatly enjoy Dots and Loops, and I greatly enjoy Emperor Tomato Ketchup.
Yeah, they have a fair number of albums that I've heard little bits of.
Someone should make a death metal cover of Mogwai called Gremlin. That's really funny.
I mean, have you heard Mogwai's Like Herod?
Yeah, no, they get heavy.
They have some heavy shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Trey,
also the opening riff to Like Herod is
I've only listened to a little bit of their
gorgeous.
Stuff.
Oh, okay.
What'd you say?
I asked how he felt about Stereolab.
I've only listened to a little bit of Stereolab, but I do like what I've heard.
That's fair.
But like the opening riff to Like Herod is, you know, dun, dun,
dun, they also have really nice cover art.
They do have really nice cover art. Mogwai is Mogwai are one of those bands where I really, really like one song by them, which is totally not indicative of the rest of their output.
Which song?
Tracy.
Oh yeah, like they have a few songs kind of in that vein.
They've got a couple, but most of their stuff is much heavier and like more abstract, I guess.
I mean, like
I really think
they do have quieter stuff, especially on, like, or not even quieter, but like less intense stuff on, like, especially some of their later albums, like Rave Tapes. You might like that one.
Perhaps.
That one is apparently kind of divisive. But it seems like something you'd be into.
Perhaps.
What about
nice?
Okay. Mur is talking about characters listening to things, and WM said, "I feel like we're just writing JoJo OCs."
Speaking
honestly,
of...
like, like Herod sounds like a stand by some minor character.
Perhaps. What were you gonna say, Trey?
So, of the Trigger Twins, who is the stand and who is the stand user?
That's a trick question. They're each other's stands.
Oh my.
What's his fucking name? Araki's gotta have done that once at least, right?
I have no idea.
It seems too obvious to not have been used already.
Honestly, it's one of those things where if JoJo's hasn't done it, then it probably will do it at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep forgetting that the sword can cut through bullets. Are we talking about Glee? What would my stand's name be? I actually have an answer to this question because I thought about it for like 2 straight hours once, and the answer is Midnight in a Perfect World.
That is a good name for a stand.
Yeah, it's also a really good DJ Sato song.
I know.
Maybe his best song.
It's also probably one of his most famous.
Yeah.
I really like The Mountain Will Fall, the title track from the album of the same name.
Mountain Will Fall was a great record, and then I haven't listened to his new album, the double album, but it is apparently like not quite as good. I don't know.
Apparently
it's still actually good.
I will eventually listen and judge for myself.
I feel like Shadow at like running at half speed is still probably better than most people within that same space.
I do know a fair bit of music, Coco. I don't know.
A little bit of he had like a little bit of a mid-period slump after he made that hyphy album, which everybody has forgotten about.
Remind me what hyphy actually is.
It's that Bay Area genre. Hey, the Bat.
Like West Coast hip hop.
Yeah,
I do know Chad Van Galen,
really,
Molten Light. was a song that my friends and we used to watch the music video for fairly regularly.
It's really up-tempo and very fast rapping.
Okay, that makes
E40,
sense.
a lot of his earlier output is hyphy. Or not earlier, but like his like slightly later on output is hyphy music. Like Tell Me When to Go is hyphy.
Yeah, but like I haven't met that many people who actually know Chad Zangalan, so that does kind of surprise me. Yeah?
You asked what hyphy is, and I answered you.
Oh, no, I said, yeah, no, no, that's what I was responding. Just okay. Like, okay. I kind of get what you're talking about. I don't think I've heard much of it, but I think...
But yeah, DJ Shadow made a hyphy album because he was living in the Bay Area at the time. And people, like, nobody talks about that record, even though it's, like, pretty good. It just has nothing to do with the rest of his output whatsoever.
Yeah, it's kind of like... It's
a song with David Banner on that album.
So that's kind of reminding me of how, like, the last thing that Dialect released before their hiatus, like as a group, rather than referring to MC Dialect's solo stuff, like Will Brooks' solo stuff, was their Untitled. Like, it's described as an EP, but it's one 40-minute track, and it's mostly dark ambient.
Yeah, you know.
But it's like, yeah, they would do stuff individually like that on their albums, but it was actually a fairly early track of theirs that they just never released because you can't fit that on an album. And it wasn't, like, super in character for them.
Yeah.
So they just never released it, and it was like, it came out after, I think, Abandoned Language.
I released a Dark Ambient album a month ago, and I don't think anybody has listened to it at all. Because, like, I checked the Bandcamp statistics the other day, and there were literally 0 plays on it.
I
was like, all right.
Look at it. What's the album?
It's ambient versions.
Oh, wait. I think I saw that. I'll look again.
Yeah. I didn't.
You gotta plug, Gene.
I didn't promote it at all, so like that's on me. But I had been sitting on it for a while and wanted to get it out into the world.
So speaking of things that we don't plug, I found out like maybe last week, a week before that I had put a piece of fan art that I drew of the from Titanfall 2, the nose art that I have on my robot Ronin. So I put a piece of fan art of the nose art on Redbubble, and it turned out that one person in Australia bought my fan art and put it on a T-shirt, which I do not know what compelled this person to do so, but I thank them for the $2 that I received on my PayPal for it.
That's really good. That's like the one time, it was like sometime last year, somebody bought one of my albums from like my other Bandcamp, like my old Bandcamp account.
Wow.
Which I forgot I had even set any of those up to be able to be bought. But I was like, alright. Like, I don't think any of that stuff is very good, but sure. Oh, God.
Oh, one of those.
One of those. I occasionally just forget that there are mimics in this game.
Mimics with guns.
With guns. It's just like...
And
the bigger
it will
shoot
boss.
You and eat you. It's shooting and eating and shooting and eating.
What's this all about? Alright, well, that's...
I quickly have to use the restroom. I'll be back in a second.
Alright.
Good night, Mer.
Good night, Mer.
Farewell.
What dark ambient thing was I... Oh, I was referring to Dialect's Untitled album. EP thing. It's like 40 minutes and it's one track. But anyway, I'll be back in a sec.
Alright.
Thou art a blasphemer, Jane.
Yeah. How you been doing, Trey?
I'm good.
That's...
You know, just hanging in there.
That is good. I filed my first invoice at my writing position the other day. So that was nice. But I'm also pretty much just hanging in there.
Yeah, you know,
living.
Take it a day at a time.
Did you see that?
I
hit him and he just went flying. I don't know what happened there.
And then another one got hit by one of the big boulder things.
Yeah, well, like those are supposed to make them fly, but
right.
Not my little sword.
You have power in those little bullet arms of yours.
Yeah. Lift your skinny fists like in heaven. Arms. Right. I get it. We have fun here. How's everybody in the chat doing? You know, enjoying.
Check on you guys.
Yeah.
We've got 11 people in the chat right now.
That's a lot for us.
We're doing pretty good, I think.
Yeah. We've been having, like, other than last week, because we did that makeup show on an off day, we've been having, like, good attendance lately. I'm happy about it.
Right.
Tonight's post-rock night? It can be post-rock night. Post-rock night can be any night if you like post-rock enough.
Post Malone makes indie rock.
This is true, but it's not what people generally mean when they say post-rock. Do you think that if Post Malone has a son and he makes music, he will call himself Malone the Third?
Pre-Malone, Post-Malone, Malone the Third.
Yeah, Malone 3.
Malone 3.
College stress. I have been there. Do your best. I'm gonna do one more run before we switch over to Spelunky. Hello, Shredney.
I always find myself fascinated by the facial expressions that your character makes whenever they're, like, in that screenshot that the game generates just before the moment of truth.
Yeah.
It's always like, that's the dawning moment that falls upon them where they're just like, oh no.
Yeah. Something. This is an image of a human brain moments before death. Could this be the face of God?
That's just reminding me,
Hey, Shredney.
Yes?
You know what's reminding me of?
What?
These.
Just fuck off. Okay, hey, so this is a question for, like, Laika, and I have some weird inkling that Gogo would probably understand this question, but, like, presidential candidate most likely to listen to Current 93.
I have heard of Current 93.
Not to be confused with Prefuse 73.
Definitely not.
73 is a really good song with Aesop Rock.
Yeah, there aren't many things you can confuse Current 93 with.
I would say there's not that many things you could confuse Prefuse 73 with either.
I mean, yeah.
Like Flying Lotus, I guess, but... We're taking an interesting approach to this boss fight.
Playing Whack-Bat with the Bullet King's throne.
Yeah, this isn't really working. I'll tell you what, we'll give it one more shot.
One more try. Let me put my arms around you.
Everybody knows that one more try means like one more good try.
I watched our film to figure out whether or not you killed the consort, and no.
Tragic.
We have to destroy the underlings as well. No quarter. Oh no.
The Order
That
of No Quarter
is also a Led Zeppelin song.
No Quarter?
Yes.
Wait, no, I know that, actually, because it gets sampled a lot.
Huh.
I don't remember what part.
I mean, probably something with John Bonham going nuts on drums.
Probably.
Or, like, a bass groove.
Or both.
Or both. But, yeah, like, I mean... Like, Bonham and John Paul Jones were a very solid rhythm section. It's very sampleable if you can, like, get a solid chunk of it.
You think that the Bullet ever gets in trouble with the governments of the world, the United Nations, for violating the Geneva Conventions?
How so, Trey?
Do you think that they have the Geneva Conventions in the Gungeon?
They don't even have Geneva.
They don't even have dental.
Thank you. My fucking horrid Shrek impression got through to somebody.
Oh god.
For some reason, you can say that line to me, like, out of nowhere, no context whatsoever, and it will make me lose my shit.
It's so fucking funny. Like, people have started using that as, like, an edit base. Just have him say they don't even have whatever, and it makes me laugh literally every time. They don't even have Geneva.
They don't even have base. Somebody just needs to say that about. Well, you could say that about a number of bands, and also a number of interestingly produced hip hop projects. And also black metal. Just they don't even have bass.
All I see is blobs.
You've got technicians here making noise. No one is a musician. They're not artists because nobody can play the guitar.
Oh god.
What is that from?
That's the end of Skrillex's Rock and Roll Will Take You to the Mountain.
Oh no.
Good song.
I am glad that your cat is purring.
Oh. I would go get my cat, but she is probably sleeping. My mom's leg.
The one thing I miss about Pennsylvania era Shapes and Forms was us occasionally being interrupted by Onyx or Shaggy.
Kitties.
Who I could never get to actually, like, purr into the microphone or anything, because...
Yeah, trying to get
cats
my cat
are
to make
obstinate
any
fucks.
Noise into
I
the
miss
mic.
Onyx too, Go-Go. But, yeah. We might get a cat someday. It's just
that
like...
would be very nice.
Not really in the cards right now, because the apartment requires a deposit to have a pet, and, like, we'd have to buy food and litter, and, Yeah, it's a recurring expense. It's something we would do, like, later in life when we have a bit more money.
The deposit thing is just...
Allegedly, it's a security deposit, or whatever the hell they call them, like, so that way... If the cat, like, fucks something up, they have money to pay for it, but I think it's just that they don't want to have pets in the apartment. Which didn't work anyway, because, like, half of the apartment complex owns dogs.
Yeah, and dogs are honestly more liable to...
cause damage, because they're larger, yeah.
I mean, granted, cats can pee on things, and ammonia gets into, like, stuff, but...
Like, it's the same fee for every kind of pet, too, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, but it's just, like, in terms of...
yeah, no, I
stupid.
Get what you mean.
It's, like, also... Also, just gonna keep myself
fish
from
I
going.
Don't know. But I know like dogs, cats, birds.
Just gonna keep myself from going full anarcho and being like, Rent is immoral.
I mean, you know, I don't disagree with you, but time and a place.
True.
I'm now a bullet holding a bullet that shoots bullets. It is the year 2010, and your argument is invalid.
Oh God,
we
2010,
watched
that means
one
Obama was
episode of Pimp My Ride and we got inspired.
Have you ever actually watched an episode of Pimp My Ride?
Not since like 2010, 2011.
It's not a good show. Like,
I'm not surprised.
It's funny, but like not in the way it's like it's not intentional.
I heard you like bass, so I put bass in your bass so you can bass while you bass.
I watched a lot of that show. I also watched a fair amount of it. Go. I'm speaking from experience.
If we're looking for a version of it that's not like it as extensively 2000s, then Overholland does perhaps maybe
it was
hold up
good bad, yes.
Hold up a little better.
It's just like every episode of Pimp My Ride is like, hey, we put like a Nintendo 64 in your trunk.
Okay. Candidate most likely to be on or watch Pimp My Ride.
No, you don't understand. Pimp My Ride was Universal.
Okay, that's fair.
They lowered an SUV.
Bernie lobbying for Universal Pimp My Ride.
I am once again asking you to put speakers inside of my speakers.
Yes. Exactly. Are there any good Elizabeth Warren memes?
Not really. She's like a very serious person, which is not a bad thing, especially not in a presidential candidate.
Yeah.
Honestly, so is Bernie, but like, I think with Sanders, it's kind of like funny, serious in a way that is a little hard to articulate.
Yeah, it's like he's more memeable.
He like I've said this about him for as long as I've known who he is. He does look like a grandpa, and I think that and I think that makes people find him amusing.
Yeah, like, and also, again, like
the Dodge Caravan now has 10 Nintendo Switches installed in the seats.
And we're talking like frigging 1999 Dodge Caravan. So like it probably doesn't even have like the DVD player in it. It definitely probably has the VHS player in it, but not the DVD player. That's too premium. We can't watch Monsters Inc. on DVD on there. You gotta settle for A Bug's Life on VHS.
Oh no!
And you gotta rewind the tape every time you want to watch it.
You guys remember tape rewinders?
They were a thing.
That was weird.
What do you mean by tape rewinders?
It was just like a little device you could put a video cassette back in, and it would rewind it.
I think I kind of get what you're talking about, but like
they were just like little mechanical.
Generally
things.
Speaking, I just thought, like after the movie is over, you just like hit the double.
Yeah, it was
tap the rewind.
Like
button.
It was one of those things
like
that probably
real human
didn't need to exist, but did anyway. The
yeah,
Emperor,
there were a lot of
Electric
like
Terror. What is this? Fires linked projectiles. Okay, that. I don't think you know what's crazy? Like, I've had this game for years, and I still run into items I've never seen before, like, all the time.
Do they have a railgun in here?
They got a couple different railguns of various caliber and, consequently, effectiveness.
Just to remind, please rewind. Thanks. The end.
Blockbuster
video. Wow, what a difference.
I'm just reminded of how Blockbuster had like a special sticker for things they wouldn't rent to people under the age of 17.
That's funny.
And that was like, and there were some movies that were R-rated that they technically would, but then there were other ones that had the R-17 thing on it, like Terminator 2 is the one that I remember.
Weird. I don't know which has more items go. But I've played Isaac more, so I'm more familiar with the ones in Isaac.
You're age 10 in 2003, and you want to rent a copy of The Matrix Revolutions for you and your dad to watch together. But
the clerk at the Blockbuster says no and gives you a cold stare. You walk away disappointed.
But wait, you've also got the other clerk comes up to the counter and he's like, "What's the problem?" And the one that's originally ringing you up is like, this kid is trying to rent a copy of The Matrix, and the other clerk is like, him and his dad come into the Blockbuster all the time. You're not. And they rent R-rated movies. It's not like this is an isolated occurrence. He's probably going to be okay.
Yeah. Is this based on a first-hand experience, Trey?
No.
Alright. No. Just curious.
But I do recall, I think that The Matrix might have actually been the first R-rated movie I saw.
You know, I've never seen any of the Matrix movies.
That is a travesty.
I've shared this anecdote before, but we had a comparative narrative studies class in high school. Say that 5 times fast. And we were supposed to watch it the one day, but somebody's mom complained.
About what movie?
The Matrix.
Huh.
And we ended up watching Stardust instead.
Stardust?
Which is a fantasy movie that I don't think many people...
It's based on a graphic novel by Neil Gaiman.
Yeah, it was a perfectly fine movie. It was just like, it's sort of a weird substitution.
It really is. Those have nothing to do with each other.
And like, what I feel like The Matrix isn't really that hard of an R rating either. Like,
it isn't. It's fairly violent.
Like, aside from a couple of scenes here and there, it's not like the type of thing where you watch it and you feel like you have to shield your kid's eyes from like the sheer terror.
Yeah,
I mean, there are a lot of guns
on screen. Yeah, there's just a lot of guns. That's the only thing.
And like, and people dodging bullets in slow motion. I mean, a lot of people do get shot, but you do not see blood.
I guess the concern is that the bullet dodging would be, like, imitatable, maybe? Trying to, like, get into the head of, like, a 1990s movie censor. I don't know.
I mean, honestly, I get why you wouldn't want kids to watch it necessarily, but it's, like, at the same time, it's not super objectionable.
I actually... Like, this is the one thing on which I am full boomer. I think that kids should not watch movies with a lot of violence. Like, not even fair. Violence, just like... Well, you said The Matrix doesn't really have any blood, so I guess that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, like, gore is a slightly different
thing. That's a whole different thing. Like,
But at the same time, like, bloodless violence is pretty unrealistic.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, there's a level of stylization there that is safely removed from the real world.
Yeah, although, yeah, I mean, it's like...
I guess you can argue,
gore is a whole weird thing
would kids
in general.
Understand that? I don't know. This is why I'm not part of, what's the association that race movies called again?
The MPA.
MPAA. And also, they do a lot of bullshit that just, like,
They dropped the second A. They dropped the second A. It's just the MPA now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was so close to perfecting that.
The MPA
making a
sucks
comeback
because they consistently rate stuff with gay sex scenes as NC-17 when similarly graphic sex scenes with heterosexual couples are pretty much always rated R.
Yeah, that's a whole other conversation. The Jurassic Park is actually why I brought that up. I watched Jurassic Park when I was fairly young, at the insistence of my stepfather, because of course.
I like Jurassic Park a lot.
It scared me. I don't think it was the first one. It was like the second one or something. But there's like a scene where
like Jurassic Park didn't not scare me.
There's a scene where a dude gets his fucking arm bit off, and I was like,
might be the second.
It was like the second or the third. It was one of the sequels. It wasn't the first one.
Oh, in the original one, there is the whole thing with the one that spits venom.
We are going.
That was the scene. Also, with the Raptor sisters and the rattling the things in the kitchen. That didn't like really scare me, but I did find it very tense.
We are going to what was I going to say? Oh, we're gonna run an ad break. When I get back, I'm gonna read off our supporter list for the week, and then we're gonna play some Spelunky. Our sponsors and viewers like you. All right, we'll be right back.
Thank you.
All right, we got. Hold on. It's actually gonna play. There we go. We got 2 minutes 30 seconds. Do what you need to do.
Should I just like shout the word sex over and over?
No, you should not, because people occasionally watch these VODs. Did my article go up yet?
I already cursed like nuns.
There it goes. Okay. Hey, after the show, you guys should go read my article about Isogen that went up today.
Okay.
But keep your hands off it.
But do keep your hands off it. Let's see here. Go to Patreon.
Patron, if we're being Korean.
I was going for like fake French, but that also works.
Yeah, but patron. Patron.
Patron.
Yeah, it would be patron.
The relationship manager that has the list. Everything on Patreon has such everything on Patreon has such a creepy name.
Patron would be EU rather. And pet run would be A.
You're in the top 10% of earners on Ko-fi. Somehow I doubt that.
Trey, what did you say there?
Shapes and Forms is rated R for nudity and language, along with mild peril and drug references.
Mild peril. The peril is to me having to do this every fucking week. They put mild peril on PG all the time, but it never is clear what that means.
R for nude. Who's nude here?
I'm not.
Are you not telling me something, Trey?
I need to use the restroom. I will be right back.
I don't know.
Is Gogo not telling us something?
Hey.
William.
Honestly, I think we'd be rated R for language.
Yeah, that's the only major thing.
Language.
Like maybe the violence present in the games themselves, but like I don't honestly know if Jane has ever played anything that's harder than like a T, really.
Yeah, that's true. It would be like
because Risk of Rain is T.
Yeah, it would be like language, mild violence, and suggestive content.
Yeah.
Adult themes probably would be in there somewhere.
HBO would say that we have adult content and adult language or some shit. I don't know.
Adult language, adult content, adult theme. Very adult.
Adult. HBO just changes the descriptions to make it clear that their primary target audience is not for the little kiddos. God help you if you're letting your kids watch Game of Thrones.
Oh no.
Oh gosh. Adult language, adult content, Adult Swim. Doing. I think a lot about the noise that the William Street logo makes.
That is a strange noise.
It fascinates me because it's like sampled from a different logo entirely. Like I think it might actually be like the.
Sorry that took a few seconds past the ad breaks, and folks, I am back. No worries.
I'm gonna look it up because I'm wondering now.
Let us. I'm gonna thank our sponsors for our supporters for the past week. On the Patreon side, we have our usual stable of Alice H, Lee C, Lexinator, Michael M, and Sam C. No relation. On Ko-fi, we have the ever reliable Go Busto. Thank you as always, sir. And Yaren, who tells me to review Turning Girls. And I will be doing that at some point because he bought a commission. Now, it is time for Spelunky.
Spelunky.
Which I have been getting back into a little bit lately. For reasons. Mostly because certain egg I follow on YouTube was playing it a few weeks ago, and I was like, oh yeah, I enjoyed this game. Last week I just like fumbled through this game horribly for 3 hours. So what we're gonna try to do this week instead is I'm gonna take it like a little bit slower.
It doesn't seem to be showing up.
It is not on stream yet at the moment.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was confuzzled.
I'm gonna have to add the region again. That's a little bit annoying, but... Oh, no, there he goes. Okay.
Woo!
Hello, Cammy. I believe Cammy... Yeah, Cammy has returned from watching Promar. You're fucking...
I'm fucking...
Burning. Boining.
I was gonna say, Cammy, you shouldn't be here when you're doing that. And
I'm glad you liked the movie, Cammy.
And also
burn,
probably
Cammy,
shouldn't
burn.
be texting if you're also on fire.
Hey, burn, Cammy, burn, Huevos Inferno. Okay, we had the same idea there. Gallo and Leo are gay. I have heard that from many.
You think if we ever went up to NC-17 level status that Twitch would ban us for terms of service?
Yo, so this was like a year or two ago. Some guy was streaming and he had a webcam on. He was streaming with his girlfriend and he had a webcam on. And he forgot to kill the stream after he was done.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
I think I know where this is going.
After he was done, and
did he and his
they
girlfriend
immediately fucked afterward? So...
Yeah, I got the feeling. Yeah.
He was... I don't think he got permanently banned, which is kind of fucked up, honestly. But he got like suspended for a month. I mean, but at the same time,
if it was entirely accidental,
I mean, that's the thing. Like with Twitch, you can never really be sure. Was it entirely accidental? Who knows?
You can never 100% be sure, but then again, with any of those things, you can 100% sure.
Cammy is fine. I'm happy that you enjoyed the film. I will watch it sometime next week, most likely.
I will get to it at some point.
The reason Cammy watched it today is that the Blu-ray finally came out. So.
Oh, neat.
A lot of people don't know is that I'm actually an octopus. It's a very well kept secret. I would actually like to get a face cam sometime.
Yeah, nobody knows you're an octopus online.
Yeah, because it would give me a reason to, like, keep my physical appearance good instead of just...
That's fair.
Looking like a garbage can all the time. Not to self-deprecate too hard.
I mean...
And plus, when you throw starfish, as you constantly do while you're streaming, it's just not clear. We can finally tell you not to throw starfish, and it'll be completely understandable why we're telling you.
This is
not
an old
to throw
one,
starfish.
Trey.
Oh man,
this is a meme from a distant land. Hey, can I just not get this?
Is that Yuri? Or
yeah, or that's an old Yuri joke.
Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah.
That and when I grow up, I want to be a sea urchin.
Yes. That's like, that is some deep, like
that's some deep lore.
Girls do things, anime stuff.
I like that show.
There.
It's not perfect.
I have no problem with it whatsoever. I'm just saying that that's like some deep cut stuff.
I don't do it for the anime references. I do it for the in-jokes.
Yeah, this is what I was thinking. It was like, that's
you think I see Yuri? I don't even know what it's about.
It's literally just like some girls are friends at a high school.
That's valid.
Yeah, it's a school life comedy. They're all like that.
They have conversations about things.
Stuff. Yeah. There's people will tell you it's subtext, but several of the characters have crushes on each other, but it's not really like the focus of the series.
Haters will say it's Photoshop.
Haters will say it's subtext. Yuri is a good peer show. I don't know if I'd use the word peer. It's a very good show though.
It's like
the one episode.
Say their cousins.
Oh no!
Boy.
Technically, that's Deke, but
still. Oh Jesus! This is a flavorful situation.
Oh no! What happened?
No, look at the setup I got going on here. See those TNT crates?
Oh.
If I move the idle, a boulder will come down, so that's a non-starter.
They're not TNT crates, they're donut bombs.
Donut bombs?
They're not rice cakes, they're donut bombs.
I understand, okay. I was briefly very confused, Trey. Hate that, but I wanted to make sure that hadn't fired. Give me this crate. Hopefully there's bombs in here. There's not.
Give me a crate. Give me a crate.
There's a parachute. Anyway,
sorry.
Again, if you are not okay with depictions of fictional animal sacrifice, I suggest you turn away now. We got the compass, which is not very useful right now, but hopefully will be at some point. Man, I'm hurting at the moment. Did this fire already? It did not. I should probably just head out. I think it's not worth it to go over there. Also, I forgot to get the Ujat eye on the last level. Sorry, I'm actually talking about the game, the one thing we're never supposed to do.
Illegal.
Forbidden. Ooh, the setup.
Yes! Holy crap.
This guy's literally standing on the altar. Bro's got a death wish. I just need to not get hit by this poison is the main thing.
I mean, that is the thing that we all...
Yeah.
Oh, he got stunned.
Yeah, he's got 3 hit points, just like everybody else. Now he's dead, which is not worth as much on the altar, but that's fine.
Oh. Well, you can still sacrifice a
That's
dog.
the idea, and I think that will give me the Kapala. You might not know what the Kapala is, but it is a skull cup, and if you kill enemies, they drop blood. If you get enough blood in the Kapala, you get extra hit points. It's much better value proposition in the long term than just like using the dogs for their intended purpose.
Which is to say, slaughter.
Or, like, it's better to get the Kapala than to take them to the exit and get just the one extra hit point, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but regardless, you are visibly colonialist scum.
Yeah. Look, Otto's just here to hang out, okay?
To hang out, occupy the area and take its resources, murder dogs, you know.
Look.
Just the usual colonialist things. Just colonialist things.
We put a ladder on your ladder so you can climb while you climb. Well, like, you'll notice I've already gotten one extra hit point. I would like to get more. I would like to kill this spider, but that would require my last bomb, and it's probably not worth it. You use the... Oh, I accidentally gave him my last bomb. Alright. You use the
What did you get in exchange?
You don't get anything in exchange. He eventually opens a shortcut that takes you... Like, it lets you start farther down, but you never want to do that, so it's mostly pointless. I do have spiked shoes, so I thought you could just step on those guys if you had spiked shoes. What the fuck?
Nom.
Apparently I was wrong.
Powered by a man trap.
Alright, well, at least I made it to the jungle. I think I might have done that, like, once last week.
Oh,
so.
Would that be appropriate for, like, just randomly beginning to sing Welcome to the Jungle?
We've got fun in games.
We do.
I'm actually real mad about that, because that run was going okay. I just forgot that you can't... I really thought you could stomp on the man traps if you had spike shoes, but I suppose I was wrong. Also, I think using the lady damsel is fine. I think using any damsel you want is fine. I just, like, I don't know. I think the dog is kind of cute, that's all.
The dog
I want to hug him. It's a crime? I don't think it's a crime, Coco. I think you're being goofy. Anything over here? Some gold. Hey, Trey.
Hey.
Perish.
But really, though, give Audrey 2 versus a one of Usain Bolt's shoes. Who wins? Who wins?
Listen. All right, so
this is giving me some big thonk energy.
So like, you guys are seeing the altar. There's a shopkeeper over there, and
yes,
you know what I want to do, but I don't know if it's a good idea.
I mean, just do it.
I shouldn't though. Like, I don't have that level
it's like
of skill
Nike.
anymore.
Just do it.
I would
it's
like to...
like Nike, but crossed with, like, anti-Nancy Reagan. Just do it.
Or,
just say yes.
Or,
is it ever worth it in Spelunky? I know it's not worth it in Gungeon, but is it ever worth it in Spelunky?
Is what?
Doing the shopkeeper dirty.
It's actually, like, the ideal strat in Spelunky, if you can pull it off. Because you get, like, a fuck ton of resources for literally nothing, and the only, well, not literally nothing, but the only cost is that you have to not get shot, because they then recur on every floor. The issue is that you have to be good enough for that second part, and I need to come to terms with the fact that I'm not anymore. Got a cape. Cape's good. I like the cape. So I'm just gonna buy some bombs, and we will
bomb him then.
We will be on friendly terms today.
But
it's not this
put him
one.
On the altar.
It's not this one that I'm worried about, Shredney.
Yeah, but still, I want to see you put him on the altar. Shredney. I want to see what happened.
It just counts as a regular corpse sacrifice, so I wouldn't even get anything right now.
But that makes me sad. It should be worth more.
Because
you're being a bigger asshole. Therefore, there should be bigger yield.
You can write to Derek Yu, and you can say that you think that should be a thing in Spelunky 2.
Oh, dear.
Which is in development. I have no idea when it's coming out, but we will play it on the show when it finally does.
Fun!
Yeah. The main character of Spelunky 2 is a girl, actually. It's Isla Jack's daughter. Also, yeah, Gogo is right. Like, they're immune to the stun from bombs, I think. Oh, we should hustle.
Do the hustle.
If we can get an Olmec victory at some point during, fuck. I forgot that whipping it moved it. Hopefully that doesn't hit anything important. If we can get an Olmec victory at some point during the time that we play this game on Shapes and Forms, I will consider that good enough.
What's an Olmec victory?
Olmec is like the normal final boss. If you do some other stuff, there is a secret extra boss.
Yeah, you remember Legends of
Drop the head on the snake!
What, Trey?
You remember Legends of the Hidden Temple?
Yeah,
I do know.
It's Olmec from
that. Is that guy?
Yeah, it's just him, except gold instead of made out of stone. You're gonna take this hit for me, Monty, but you'll be fine. Yeah, okay.
Is this canonically the dog's name?
No, the dog doesn't have a canon name, but like almost everybody, at least everybody that I watch, calls him Monty.
Fair enough.
I don't know why. I guess he just looks like a Monty.
He does look like a Monty, and also
I can't get back up there, but it's not.
It could be.
I don't think.
But also, I kind of, in some weird way, want to think that it's a reference to. I think it's Dave Tremonti, who is the guitarist for Creed, aka the only good thing about Creed.
Wait, aha! I did get back up there. It's their friend named Python. You can call the sloth Python. There's a sloth too that you can use. I think.
Sloth.
I don't like sloths. If I talk about this, they creep me out.
Why?
They creep me out. At least like what's the one?
Have you ever seen a baby sloth? They are adorable.
Okay, baby animals obviously are always much cuter than the adult versions.
And also, there are plenty of. I guess there are a couple different kinds of sloths, but like there are definitely kinds of sloths that are maybe more conventionally cute than others. But at the same time,
like the normal, like the sloths that you generally see, I think they're tree sloths. They just something about them.
Three-toed sloths.
Yeah,
there are three-toed and two-toed, or maybe they're the two-toed ones.
I don't like them. They creep me out.
That's weird. They're really harmless.
Bear Taffy calls the dog Rufus, but that's incorrect. It's Monty. Like, I mean, look at it.
But I'm saying, but I mean, they're completely harmless.
I know, but they creep me out.
That's
I can't explain it. They look like just enough like people that it seems wrong somehow.
I mean, they are primates.
They are, but like I don't get it. Like,
well, they're not primates. They're actually. Oh crap! I'm forgetting what they are. Exactly. Like, they're related to anteaters. Like that's actually I got that wrong. Like lemurs are primates. But sloths are actually related to anteaters, and I think like aardvarks? Something like that.
I'm an aardvark sometimes, if you really think about it. That doesn't mean anything, if you were wondering.
I was just thinking, are you so like Arthur, but like the original design of Arthur?
Okay, we need to use rope here, but that's fine.
Which actually looked like an aardvark?
We got the Kapala. It's all good. Life is Good by Nas. It plays loudly in the background. Yeah. To what Shredney said. Now, I'm thinking maybe we try to murder Shopkeeper. I still probably shouldn't, though. No, you know what? I'm not going to bother with it, because we didn't get the Ujedi this run. So, like, there's no real benefit to it. I won't worry about it.
Did you know that there was somebody who actually managed to figure out, going by the dates and stuff happening around it, when Ice Cube's It Was a Good Day actually takes place?
I have seen that Reddit post, yes. It's very good. Or, was it
yeah.
a Reddit post or a Twitter thread? One or the other.
It's actually a thing. Well, actually, somebody figured it out a while ago, originally. But, like, maybe somebody else independently figured it out, but it's like, yeah. More than one person has been able to figure out exactly what day it was.
Yeah. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about Spelunky on the show, by the way. Like, y'all in the chat. Because it's a little bit of a, it's a game that's less second nature to me. So I do have to, talk stuff out to myself a bit more often. Which I feel might not be to some people's taste.
That guy's corpse keeps getting,
it's getting
stabbed in a hole.
By the tiki trap. I'm gonna try to kill all these bees. You might wonder why. But there is a reward for doing so.
You only half destroyed that tiki trap.
Yeah.
And now his corpse is on fire.
Your opinion doesn't count because you like the game too much? No, that it does count.
Why are you letting the bees out?
This is not what I thought would happen. I think I'm fucked. Yeah. What?
Yeah, you got stung to death.
I
by
guess
giant bees.
Wow, hey, this is a cursed start.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on here? No, but liking the game too much, your opinion does count. I guess you need spike shoes to step on the bees? I didn't know that.
I mean, it makes about as much sense as anything else that involves video game logic.
Yeah. What are you up to, Trey?
Still polishing up those boring forms I was telling you guys about prior to the beginning of the show.
I really like the idea of a live stream where we just all do our taxes.
I have never had to do tax because I am extremely...
I have not had to do taxes since 2017. I did not mean to walk the dog.
Technically, I probably don't need to, but I want a refund.
Yeah.
Can I get a refund?
I don't make enough that would.
Can I get a refund?
Jeez.
What was that?
I don't know.
There's some song that's like, "Can I get a refill?" Like the girl is talking about drowning her sorrows at a bar, and she sings, "Can I get a refill?" Exactly like that.
That's bad.
Oh my god, there's a shopkeeper trapped inside of a little stone pot.
That's a vault keeper. If you go in there, he will shoot you.
Can you kill him?
Yes, if you have a gun or something similar. God, fuck it, dude. What the fuck? What the hell? What just happened?
God damn it. Okay, given how cursed this run is, you need to take one of those shopkeepers and sacrifice them.
Alright,
just to appease me.
I don't know what happened there.
Not for the human sacrifice to some deity, but to me. because I am more important.
I think you're getting too into the role-playing aspect of Spelunky.
I'm very into this. I'm getting jazzed.
It lets us satisfy our inner desire to write an Indiana Jones movie replete with the historical inaccuracies.
Yeah, there's something vaguely funny about how like none of the elements in the game make any sense together. Like,
yeah,
you start
like
in a mine shaft and go down to a jungle, and then after that it's like.
And also you've got like the Olmecs, ancient India, and like Mayan and Aztec thing.
Yeah, like it's a lot.
I'm pretty sure Polynesia somewhere in there.
Yeah, you know, it's a game. It's one of them that like. What is the setting? Adventure.
Adventure is the setting. Oh my god. Somebody needs to use the expression adventure is the setting for something.
What's the setting? Adventure. Who are you? I'm Batman.
This is the same logic that Journey to the Center of the Earth uses, you know? You're not wrong.
Yeah.
There's no dinosaurs in Spelunky 1, but maybe there will be in Spelunky 2.
Listen, Jules Verne threw caution to the wind in some areas, but he knew what he was doing, alright?
He knew what he was doing. He was paving the way for Miki Sayaka 2020.
Look, I understand that Miki Sayaka 2020 is not a joke that's going to resonate with everybody, but also Miki Sayaka 2020.
It is the best joke humanly possible. Oh, you just got impaled with the dog.
Like, no, the dog's fine. Look,
the dog's fine. Oh wow, you just owned yourself. You just played yourself and owned yourself.
Bruh moment.
Extreme bruh moment.
I think we got some ropes right off the bat on the restart. I need to pay slightly more attention.
Now I'm just hearing bruh moment in like a Japanese game show announcer voice. Extreme bruh moment.
Please don't do that. I don't know.
I've been thinking about those old reruns of the Japanese version of Ninja Warrior that used to air on G4.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah. Oh come on, seriously?
They've been on my mind.
Hit
like
my
that
head
one.
with something in the face with a rock.
Beautiful.
You always on.
No, go on, Trey. Sorry.
But yeah, they've been on my mind because I, instead of watching the Super Bowl, I watched American Ninja Warriors 2015, Stage 1 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
No, that's the correct choice. We could talk about the Super Bowl briefly if you guys want to.
I did not watch it.
What's a superb owl? I've never met that.
Superb owl would be Rowler.
Like... Good.
That is a superb owl.
But like, I didn't watch it either. But like, it was the fucking Planters commercial that everybody was
memed
talking
on.
About. I don't want to use that term because I think that's what they want. They want you to meme on it. They want you to.
They want to be memed on.
Yeah,
it's
sorry.
Like, it's like somebody. It's like that weird ASMR person. Remember?
Yeah, but like
jerk ASMR person.
Yeah, like they want
you to step on them, mommy. Desu.
Hey, Shredney.
Yes.
No. But like. They wanted it to be a successful meme campaign, and I think that instead, dude, like, you can hang down to descend safely onto spikes. And
press F to pay respects.
Like, my thumb just didn't press the combination of 2 buttons correctly to do that, I suppose. But
yeah,
like, they wanted it to be a successful meme campaign, but I think people are mostly just like, why did you name the baby Mr. Peanut Baby Nut?
that is something.
It is bad, and I hate it. And, like, I know that they want me to hate it, too. Like,
oh no!
What they're looking for is just strong reactions, but, like...
They want you to have feelings. They want you to be attached to the brand.
I just... Like, my feelings is that, like, I didn't buy Planters peanuts very often to begin with, but I'm certainly not going to be buying them anymore.
Oh.
It's just like, why?
Somebody actually did there was one good thing that came out of it, which was somebody redid Goya's Saturn devouring his son. You know, one of the most famous paintings of the 19th century.
Yeah, no, I know
as Mr. Peanut.
That
was horrifying, but I thought it was also kind of hilarious.
Alright, you know what? I'm sick of this. Give me your gun.
You'll pay for your crimes.
I'm not gonna bother with that guy. We have no use for money now, because we're bad boys.
Yeah, we're a bad bitch.
You okay? Say, Annie, are you okay?
Well,
are you okay, Annie? Yeah. You've been hit by, you've been shot by a smooth criminal.
I was thinking Clipping's body. Bitch, let them know you ain't at the body.
You've been hit by. You've been
actually
struck by gun.
You know, I only found out recently that I think I've mentioned this on the stream before, was that the body blood thing in Body and Blood is a sample of Death Pile, who are a fairly notorious power electronics project by Jonathan Kennedy, who used to be in an industrial metal outfit called Dead World.
Hey, Go-Go. Why?
What did Go-Go say?
You can read it. You got
I can't. It gets cut off.
It sounds like a you problem.
I guess that Mr. Peanut did fin a nut.
What does finna mean again?
About to.
What is it short for?
Fixing to.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes
sense. It's like a black southernism, right?
Yeah. It's like distinctly. I mean, I knew fixing to blank, but I didn't know that it's shortened to finna. But it makes sense.
What about Finland?
Finland.
We have to aim this bomb extremely carefully.
Finland is. I mean, that's.
That
Finland.
contradicts itself.
Okay.
But yeah, sure.
We have to land this bomb extremely careful.
What? Landing bombs carefully is not possible, you think? Just because they're high caliber explosives, Trey?
Ha. Poise. You nailed down your mark.
Haha, you said nail.
When all you have is a hammer.
Haha, you said hammer.
Treadney, I'm going to murder you in cold blood.
That's what I want you to think.
I'm gonna
Jane.
let her see the hammer. The hammer is my...
Yes, yeah. That.
Joss Whedon is a hack.
Look,
Dr. Horrible is good though.
Yeah, I have complex Joss Whedon.
Okay, Eddie. What the fuck? Oh,
it exploded and whacked you in the face.
No, it was the arrow trap got set off and it had not fired yet.
Oh.
That's what that
As
was.
you say, boomer.
As you say.
Alright, well this situation just got very dicey.
As you say, boomer.
Okay.
That's a ghost. He's coming to get you. He's coming to get you.
Oh, this is bad.
So you can't shoot the ghost.
You cannot shoot the ghost. You cannot shoot the ghost in Spelunky. Did he
But
go
can
over
you
here
drop
and
into
die?
that hole right there?
That's
the goal.
Yeah.
Is it
but
not?
I need to get this key up to that treasure chest.
Why?
Because that will give me the Ujat Eye, which will allow me to go to the black market later on in the game, which will allow me to get a bunch of extra resources.
Okay.
Okay.
The White House black market.
Okay.
Gonna get yourself some fashionable ladies' clothing.
Yeah.
At the White House black market.
Yeah.
Shop online now at WMBM.com.
Look.
WHBM, damn it.
Look. Otto, you can say many things about him, but he is not beholden to gender standard clothing.
Is Otto the ghost?
No, Otto's my blue boy here.
Ah.
There's my gun.
What's the ghost's name?
I don't know if the ghost has a name. People just call
My
him the
best
ghost.
friend. My best friend's name is Riley, and Riley is a ghost. So.
We'll call him the Ghost Riley then.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
I'm a little annoyed that through all of that he didn't manage to get down here and turn any of these into diamonds. But also, I'm just glad we got out of that alive and with the eye.
Woo!
Alright.
Neat.
Now all we have to do is the rest of the game.
Now all we have to do is not suck.
Alright. So, good news. There's an altar. Because we have already aggroed the shopkeepers, we can potentially sacrifice one or more up here. But it's going to be tricky because we have no ropes. And only, 6 bombs is not like a tiny amount, but it's, you can kill the ghost with lava if you have way too much time. That's interesting.
And the shopkeeper is already one aggressive sir,
Yeah.
which makes it all the more precarious.
Monty, how the fuck did you get in there?
Oh my fucking god!
That's
hilarious.
That's, well, yes, but also dangerous for us.
Yes.
Like, I want to clear, like, before we do anything else, I want to clear our way forward, because if we don't get to the bottom, if we don't get to sacrifice a bunch of stuff, that's fine. There will be other altars later, and we do not have very much HP.
Good, sweet, poor puppy.
Yeah.
He knows not of it. He knows not of his lack of wisdom.
He knows not what he does.
Okay. Come on. I will be the technician, and I will wait you all out. I'm not scared. Alright, we got some ropes. We got some climbing gloves down here. We already have climbing gloves, actually, but the ropes will help us a good deal. Now, I don't...
Do you think this cobra was obsessed with oiling up the walls in an attempt to escape the catacomb that he found himself trapped in? So he could slide up them?
You know, Trey? I don't know. This is... What the fuck?
A dicey situation?
Yes, but if we just keep shooting, he should die. Oh god. Oh god. Ah!
And you ran into a ghost.
Yeah.
Boing, boing.
We got 15 minutes left in this segment. Let's go again.
Let's go.
Just keep shooting. No. Hey. All right. Well, now we don't need to kill the shopkeepers to get a shotgun. That would be very good for us. This is a very rich first floor. I need to remember I don't have haste now, and there's like momentum on my bombs. Hey, climbing gloves? A bomb bag? Alright, yo, like, this is a good seed. Do not take that out of context.
Well, I mean, you said A. You didn't just say good.
Alright, well, you've taken it out of context, is what you've done. The thing I specifically said.
I was explicitly placing it in context, Jane.
I'm gonna context you into next week.
I was just saying that there wasn't anything questionable about what you said. But then you made it awkward, Jane.
That's what I do.
Made it awkward.
That's my superpower.
God. Why do you do this?
You good, Chudney?
I'm telling Mom.
What are you doing? What is this character?
I don't know.
Go-Go, I will destroy you with my mind lasers.
You think that Peanut from Pickle and Peanut is Mr. Peanut's illegitimate son?
Yeah.
He's the
rightful heir.
The result of indiscriminate nutting.
Listen.
Oh no.
Listen, Trey, you set that one up.
I did.
Hey, tune in next week for Shapes and Forms, where I will be broadcasting with an entirely new cast. I'm just kidding. You guys know I love you too much.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Where did I put my gun in? Here it is.
Don't get eaten by a ghost.
Look, it's all good, okay? You need to remember to not take... There we go, okay. Or to not forget to take the gun, rather.
Not to be confused with that failed MC Hammer.
That was a flawless floor.
If you don't have a NUG, that's gonna be a bad time.
I will buy this man out. We're allies of the shopkeepers for now.
Okay.
It's a precarious alliance, but an alliance nonetheless.
Yeah.
You think that the shopkeeper thinks of you the way that Heather does in Total Drama Island against basically any of the other contestants, where if you're not of valuable use, then you can die.
I have never seen Total Drama Island.
That's probably for the best. It is very of its time.
Actually, I have a question. There was a joke post, it was mostly a joke, but it was presented as having a grain of truth going around Tumblr, where somebody said that Total Drama Island and Danganronpa have the same premise. Is that actually true?
Well, I mean, both of them are...
No wonder I don't like Danganronpa!
Hey.
Both of them are hinged around
Danganronpa's good.
I don't care. I don't like the design.
It's bad, but it's good.
I don't like the designs very much.
Wow, I can't believe you're lame, Shredney.
No, you can totally lame, Jane. You've known me long enough. Understand.
The biggest similarity between the two is that they're just both hinged around teenage drama. The only thing about it is that one has literal murder and the other is Danganronpa.
One has literal what?
He said one has literal murder and the other is
Danganronpa. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Good. I mean, fair.
Alright, I'm getting too slippy, I can feel it.
Chris McLean presides over a class trial. Chris McLean is the mono bear of Total Drama.
Oh no!
Good lord.
Didn't Jamie Marchi play Junko in the anime of that? Nobody here but me could possibly know the answer to that question. I'm gonna have to look that up later. Who's Jamie Marchi? Yeah, exactly.
I've
relatively obscure voice actress.
I mean, like,
I like her a lot. But...
I don't know what else she's done.
I think like the thing she's most known for is that she played the main character of Witchblade.
Oh yeah.
We need.
I have not actually the Witchblade dub.
It's a good dub, except for one very big problem.
And that it's Witchblade.
No, I like that show. Like, with no reservations. Okay. I think it's actually quite good.
Fair. Okay.
The problem with the Witchblade dub is that the audio mixing is all fucked up on the DVD release.
Okay,
so
that's actually
you can like barely hear anybody over the extremely loud background music.
Oof. That's not good.
Yeah, I don't know. They probably fixed that for the remaster that came out a couple years ago. Witchblade the anime, not the It was like a live action show.
Yeah, there was
earlier. No, that's not what I'm talking about though.
But yeah, like generally, I don't see people talk about that.
People occasionally bring up the comic, which is apparently like actually quite bad, but I am not familiar.
And
the 2006 one, yeah, go. Hello?
Yes. Hello.
I just heard some kind of weird crinkling noise.
I just scratched my neck.
Oh, okay. Are you made out of paper? If you are, you gotta tell me.
No.
No, Shredney says as they shift awkwardly side to side, looking left to right. I don't know very much about the comic. I've just heard that it's not very good from people.
Not paper.
From people who may or may not know better. But I actually think that the anime is very good. I've reviewed it even. I don't like the ending that much. I have a problem with Trey's dad liked Top Cow in the 90s. Huh. I have a kind of a problem with shows that end on character. I shouldn't spoil this, actually. Never mind. Don't worry about it. We're playing Spelunky, and we're actually doing quite well.
Woo! Although...
I wish I could get a Kapala, but at 6 HP, not really sure that we need one. I would like to get those spike shoes. I wouldn't mind the compass either.
Here's snacks.
Here's some.
I hate snacks.
Here's some you don't see every day. Just a pile of rope sitting out in the open. I bet what happened there is that an enemy and a crate generated right in front of the arrow trap, and the enemy set off the arrow trap, was killed, and then the arrow broke the crate open as well. I think that's the only way that could have happened, actually, given how Spelunky's generation algorithm works, to my knowledge.
Thusly, you get the spoils.
Yeah. We can probably try to get the pickaxe here. And you might be saying, what pickaxe? But don't worry, you'll see.
Such craft, such finesse.
Wow.
Nice.
You guys ever think about how weird it is that a random Shiba Inu from Japan is like the
probably
like,
one of the most famous dogs in the world?
Yeah.
She's a rescue dog too, and her name is Kabosu, which means orange.
Yeah.
Because her head is shaped like an orange.
She's a good dog. She has an Instagram account.
Is a certified baby.
Yeah.
She's so cute. And also her rescuer is a kindergarten teacher.
That's adorable.
And brings her in to
okay, we're good. Sorry.
A scorpion pounced
to be with the kids.
Yeah.
Looking to make a quick meal of an adventurer.
Hey.
Fortunately, the adventurer was undeterred.
Look at this. We even got the key and the chest like right next to each other.
But they say, "Ha."
We might actually be able to get a black market without killing any shopkeepers, which is a rare thing indeed.
Neat.
Sorry, your stinger will no something today.
It's alright. Sorry.
Not today, Satan.
I know I'm doing the forbidden activity again, which is actually talking about the game that we're playing. Can you give me $10,000 to replace it? Only because you will stop bothering me if I do that. Okay. Well, this is
interesting.
Is an obstacle. Thankfully, you get some muzzle flash from the gun.
I could turn and walk away, or I could fire the gun.
I should probably just try to get to the exit without doing anything fancy on this one. Dark levels are very dicey.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Because, oh god, there's bees down here too? Alright, we're doing this. Let's go. I'm not scared.
And so, Jane enters the hive.
The hive.
Thank you for
We've woken the hive.
I wish I could actually get subharmonic vocalization down, because then I could have said the hive in a super
killed by the big bees in the other room.
Even more than that.
Alright, well,
we're doing this. I'm not scared. Famous last words.
Yeah.
Damn.
Little bit. That's alright.
Damn.
We're now done with the Spelunky portion of the stream. I'm going to run another ad break.
I quickly have to use the restroom, so that's good timing.
Yeah, you should do while we're on the ad break, and then we will load up some GeoGuessr.
Huzzah, urine!
What?
Sorry.
Fuck off.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're
not. I'm not.
I will be right back.
I mean, I am, but I'm also not.
The normal bees have red eyes. The big bees have green eyes. They're green with envy because they don't wish to be large as they are, but it's more cumbersome to fit within the honeycombs. So it's not a matter of weight being a big issue to them. They just feel like it makes their lives easier. Scorsese Cola. Play COD on PS4 thing. Join the army and see the Navy, and Doom, in that order. Is this our docket? Is this what we're doing next on the stream after GeoGuessr? That won't be televised on Twitch.tv because all of us are not interested in doing stream past 3 hours impromptu. That would have to be planned in advance if we wanted to do that. Ads. Doom looks like it's gonna be fun. I think I will probably purchase the new one when it comes out. But I gotta play the rest of the original first. Well, 2016. That's not the original. I mean, I have played the old ones on the I think I had the PS3 remake of the original 95 port. It was either on there or Xbox 360. I can't remember which. But yeah, played those two back when I was like maybe 14, 15-ish. Yeah. Then 2016. Doom is good. It satisfies the human instinct to destroy the demonic. The demonic.
What?
Doom satisfies the human desire to destroy the demonic. I actually just bought the first two, the full versions of the first two games on Steam, so I can actually experience them on a keyboard and mouse the way that they were originally intended.
Hello again, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
We are back. It's time to play GeoGuessr. So window capture is what works. That's not GeoGuessr. Don't worry.
Don't worry about it.
All girls do is Scorsese Cola, play COD on PS4 thing, join the army and see the Navy, and Doom.
What? I don't understand. Alright, let's get some GeoGuessr. Whoa. Let's get some GeoGuessr going now.
Any female born after 1993 can't cook. All they know is McDonald's, charge their phone, twerk, be bisexual, eat hot chip, and lie.
Oh yeah, that.
Can we,
Oh my god.
Has anybody got,
All girl know is Scorsese Cola, play COD on PS4 thing, join the army and see the Navy, and Doom.
You alright, Trey?
Trey no like modern woman.
You have a second can of Doki Doki Peppa. I don't think I know what that is.
It's like Dr. Pepper, but it makes your heart go doki doki.
William mentioned
your Kokoro go doki doki.
Search for maps involving California.
Sorry, Desu.
What is CR Boy 2? Alright, fine.
But yeah, William mentioned the ads that their stream had, and so it was Scorsese Cola, etc. And originally, the joke that I came up with first was that was the rest of our docket that wouldn't be televised on Twitch.tv.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have gone with Maybe I should have gone with that one.
No, I just didn't see the comment, so I was very confused. That's all. Crooked Lake Boulevard?
That's such a weird post now that I think about it. I don't know whether or not it's meant to actually be, like, legitimate or not. It's a very odd way of expressing misogyny, if it is.
That's sort of like the...
Eat hot chip and lie.
It's sort of like that very not safe for work thing where, like, the person sent that insane train of DMs to that one.
There was somebody on Analyst yesterday who bothered an acquaintance of mine, Pocky Ramune, friend of the channel, because he wrote a negative review of Cross Ange.
Oh.
Which is, if you are not familiar, basically a soft porn anime that happens to also have giant robots in it.
And it's not good.
This guy sent him like 30 comments about how... I'm exaggerating slightly, it was more like 10, but still. Is like 10 comments about how he's a wimp because he can't handle fan service. It was a very strange thing to read.
What? A show can just be...
bad. Yeah.
Bad and also a fan service show.
There
are a lot of them.
Yeah, you're preaching to the choir. It wasn't... It was just very strange.
Not every fan service show is as deep as Owari Monogatari.
Hey.
Kevin Vogt.
2 for 6 beef and cheddars. I haven't been doing Arby's in forever. I would love to go.
Me neither. This is making me hungry.
Yeah.
I am gonna make some soup or something after.
I will probably make like a sandwich.
Are you gonna have it with a side of hot chip?
And lie. All girls do. If you was like really down and lie.
With a Scorsese cola on the side.
One of us eats hot chip and lie. The other eats cold potato and tells the truth. You may ask me a question. I didn't come up with that joke. A friend of the channel, Mansuta / Surpaz / several other things that they are known on Twitter, came up with that one. That's a Monster original.
Oh man.
He's a funny fella. Cool. Wow, that's a interesting name. $763 is the local area code. Yeah, the thing is, we don't like look things up. Like we're not allowed to Google things as our personal rule. So unless somebody happens to know where 763 is, that doesn't help us that much, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where we just...
Napoli Chiropractic Center. Well, thankfully there are not very many places in the United States named either Napoli or Oakwood, so...
Well, I mean, Napoli could be a name, but it does just generally mean from Naples. Well, actually, Napolitano.
Lunch Monday through Friday, poker Naples. At 8:30. Please look at this logo.
Yeah. That grin is alarming.
Can we get over there and get like a real good look? This is fucking terrifying, yo. It's actually even worse up close.
That's like that creepy, perverted looking Woody doll, you know? That became a meme.
Yes, I do know what you mean. We've never had anybody check their phone history. If you like know somebody who lives out here, I guess that's fine. I've never thought about that.
MF.
Yeah, it was $6.75 lunch Monday through Friday. Poker at 8:30.
No, but I was just saying it's like lunch, male, female.
Minnesota.
I'm uncomfortable with this.
We might be in Minnesota. I mean, this looks as much like Minnesota as it does any other part of the United States. Like, we're probably not in, like, Florida or Alaska, but beyond that...
I do know that there are places in Minnesota that have a phone area code with a 6, but so do parts of Pennsylvania.
Well, no, it's a 7 is what it starts with.
Oh, 7.
O'Reilly!
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Auto Parts.
Ow!
I have never been to an O'Reilly. I don't think I've ever even seen one in person, but I know that jingle by heart.
There's a couple near my house.
David O'Reilly, noted animator.
He made the video game sequences in the movie Her.
Yeah, he also made Everything, and as in the game Everything. Yes.
Everything is by David O'Reilly.
I'm sorry, I said it before. I said it as you snuck the game clarification in there.
Okay.
It's like, wow, I can't believe David O'Reilly made Everything.
Well, I mean, our world is that absurd. He also made The External World. So, I mean, he did make The External World and Everything.
What the... Why is this here? Like, obviously. How strange.
And I'm trying to remember.
I like that you can switch between summer and fall at will. It was great.
One of his short films that, like, I really particularly loved, but the title is Escape.
Whispering Pines? Again, this feels like it could be anywhere in the United States.
Say something. Please say something is a really great, heartbreaking little short film.
Something. Oh, what the fuck? I opened the map and it was already zoomed in somewhere? Which was not where we were. Oh! We're supposed to find places within this particular town. That's not gonna work.
Oh, no.
No, we're canceling that round.
Coon Rapids. Huh.
Yeah, I did. No.
Huh.
This is what I get for just clicking on random maps. Let's do a...
EU.
I was gonna say let's do a... What's Geo better? Let's see what this is about. Okay, it's another one like Diverse World, I suppose.
Neat.
I feel like with the EU, like the EU one is kind of too easy because like 95% of the time you can just guess it because of the language.
That's fair.
The EU map still has the UK. Probably. I mean, the withdrawal only went through like a week ago.
Technically, it's not even completely finished yet.
It won't be finished for God knows how long.
Ever.
Like
it might never actually be finished because we don't know how long this particular government is going to last.
You know,
Boris Johnson is
I don't want to. Yeah, like I don't want to speak extensively on UK politics because I don't live there, and I get really annoyed when Americans talk about American politics. But you know, I can go as far as saying that Boris Johnson seems like a git, as they say over there.
Yeah, he's a.
But
he is indeed a right wing.
What the bacon? Are these national flag? No, I think these are business flags. Maybe this one's a national flag, but I don't recognize it.
That looks like a...
See if we can see it from a different angle, maybe? Nah. There's always like no wind when you find a flag in GeoGuessr.
That looks like what is the current name of what used to be Swaziland?
Eswatini?
Eswatini. Yeah, it kind of looks like their flag.
Might be. I don't know what the Eswatini,
Although it has like a full-on shield
flag looks like. I mean, there might
Swazi.
be.
Swazi is the
Swazi. Okay, I overthought it.
Eswatini.
Like there might be
the place.
That might be a shield, but it's kind of hard to tell. And I'm not willing to go.
But it does have the multiple colors. What I can't remember that they call that the X.
Yeah.
There's a term for that.
Saltire.
Saltier. Yeah. Okay.
A Radisson. My mom used to work at a Radisson when she was a teenager.
Oh wait, it might be South Africa. Sorry.
It might be South Africa also.
Yeah, it looks like it could be
South
Africa.
The thing is, South Africa and Eswatini, they're very close to each other.
Yes, Eswatini is South Africa.
Isn't Eswatini landlocked? Hold up.
Yes.
It is. Okay, so we're not in Eswatini. It might be like somewhere along.
We're in South Africa somewhere.
You think?
We're not in Lesotho.
Oh. Yeah, we're in South Africa.
Cape Town is like right there. We're in Cape Town. Huh?
Yep, there we go. We were like. Oh, I accidentally put the thing a little bit off in the water. That's okay. We were in.
Yeah, but still, we were in.
We were in Move Point. I can't quite tell what letters those are.
We Point, I think, or
yeah,
or you know.
Drowned us all. I've drowned you all in good video game content for the past 2.5 hours.
The goodest. The gooderest.
Gargles. Oh god, oh fuck, oh god, oh fuck, oh god, oh fuck.
Well, no, they did say that they didn't want us on random roads in Russia. Peter, let me look at this.
I only want you to spend time reading these if you think you'll be able to know what they mean.
No, I think I've got an idea.
Okay.
Vidin Russe Varna. Pure dop. We might be in.
Yo, what is this song sampling? I recognize this, but I can't.
Wait a second.
I'm asking the chat, obviously. You good, Treadney? Treadney? Right? Okay. At least one of you is still here. What happened to Treadney? Hopefully they're okay.
They're still in the call. It appears.
Treadney, are you okay?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Okay, hello. Hello.
Hey.
You okay?
I'm fine.
You were deep studying the Russian and then you left.
I wasn't sure whether or not it was Bulgarian. Could be Bulgarian, is it?
Well, let's find.
I saw like Bulgas.
Echo. But like this is what everywhere in Eastern Europe looks like, so like
but yeah,
not to stereotype, but it's like, you know, everywhere in the United States has a specific
I had
look.
to give something to my sister.
Okay.
Who seemed unaware that we were streaming.
Yeah, I like this kid's hoodie. It's like blue
except
camo.
Pripyat. Oh no.
He's styling a little bit.
Mirkat.
I think that probably means. Well, never mind. This is a Suzuki.
Suzuki dealership. We used to have a Suzuki. That actually means
Billa.
A type of fish. Interestingly enough.
Something about fresh tomatoes? I don't know.
Bulgaria. We're in Bulgaria.
Oh yeah, isn't this the Bulgarian flag?
Yeah,
like
we're in Bulgaria.
Oh, Win.
Hello.
Oh, shit,
Hi, Win.
Hello.
We're in Bulgaria.
We're in Bulgaria.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why I was studying the thing so hard. Was like, isn't that like?
Yeah, we were in we were in
different...
Sofia actually. I believe that's the capital.
Yeah, the capital.
Hey, no. I know what that chuckle is implying.
What is that chuckle implying?
Don't worry about it.
Just that, we're in Sofia.
We're inside Sofia.
Yes. Okay. Balai
Hagia
Police
Sophia.
Sarian. What language is
I
this?
think we're in I think that's either that's Malay.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say either Indonesian or Malaysian or something.
Yeah, I think it's Malay.
Like, Sanrio cop is kind of freaking me out, to be honest with you.
But I mean, that is very
Hot link.
Southeast Asia.
Yeah. Drink your
That's good. It's a good way to describe their lawyers with how litigious they are. The Sanrio cops.
The Sanrio cops.
Oh,
Hang
dear.
Chong O. I don't know what O stands for, but it's probably some kind of mini mall.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this would be Malaysia, probably on the peninsula.
Yeah. Hang Chong. It's a market. Talking about the market. Satini.
Watch dealer.
Yeah. Yeah, is this like
Hey.
a mascot?
Hey.
Yeah.
I think I recognize that brand of sarsaparilla. I mean, it's similar to it, at least. No, it's just similarly branded.
The Grimace lost some weight.
Oh no! Oh no!
Is this thing called privilege? It is. You can go to the supermarket and check your privilege.
Get your privilege checked, yeah, because it's on a card. Free eye examination to get your. Well, I mean, I guess that would help with being able to see your blinding privilege.
Yeah.
See through your blinding privilege. Yongjin Fo. Ting Pharmacy. Okay, we're definitely. Yeah, I think this is Indonesia. Or, not Indonesia.
Malaysia,
either Malaysia or Singapore.
I
outlying parts of Singapore.
I think we're in Perak. We were.
We were in Sarawak, which is in
Brunei.
No, Brunei is the tiny little bit. That's I can't remember whether that's Malaysia or
I think this actually is part of Malaysia. It's just like far from.
Yeah.
Continental Malaysia versus the
archipelago. I know. It's like I was just trying to figure out whether which side was I think that that's Malaysia rather.
Yeah.
Sarawak. Yeah.
Yo, I like this.
Kalimantan.
I like this song that's playing. I know you guys in the call can't hear it, but
yeah, the problem is that Discord doesn't play nice with me trying to play music while using it.
Sadly, yeah. It's like I don't know what it is.
Like it just shuts off whatever music is playing after a bit.
I've lost the cursor, so that's good.
I can still see it, which is
not like my cursor.
Oh no,
it
came back.
Well, it's back for up here. Can I can. Okay, there we go. It just vanishes sometimes.
What is that?
This could totally be like
anywhere.
A number of places.
This could be like 20 minutes away.
Okay,
from
this
me.
is
cul-de-sac.
Yeah, but it does say Rue Party. Rue implies Rue implies either Quebec, France.
Yeah.
Or like
this seems more North American to me.
It does, yeah.
So
like
look at that. What does that sign say other than having
don't let your dogs do whatever.
I know that, but it has
too blurry. De Lonker?
Yeah, de l'encre. What is de l'encre?
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, this does look North American. This looks kind of like Jersey.
Like
TBH.
Where?
Jersey, New Jersey.
It looks a little Jersey-ish, yeah.
Yeah.
Or like my neck of the woods back in PA.
Yeah, but like
there's a
all
lot of
the
places that
like
look like this, to be honest.
all the houses that are like technically 2 stories but not really.
Houses look like this in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
So like
no, but I was specifically saying like when you get into New Jersey suburbs, certain New Jersey suburbs get those houses that technically have a second story.
Yeah, but
like,
those are also seen in some other parts of the country.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's like a specific.
My uncle lives in a house like this, and I think it's just the ugliest thing.
I've seen a lot of houses like that.
Those are.
So far, I'm thinking Quebec, but
yeah, I'm thinking.
Yeah, where
I was gonna try to say the name of like a notable Quebecois figure. Whose
there's Quebec City. There is
Montreal. I couldn't think of any.
Quebec City and Montreal.
Yeah.
I don't know. When I think about Quebec, I just think about the separatist terrorists. So.
What about
There aren't that many separatist terrorists anymore.
Well, not anymore, but there was that.
There were at one point. So
there were at one point, yeah.
Part of the story.
What was that? There was a term for that period of time where there
I
was
don't remember it either.
A shit ton of kidnappings and stuff.
When I think of Quebec, I think of Habs. What's Habs?
The
Route de Navigateur.
Yeah, I'm almost wondering if this isn't actually France, because like it's not bilingual French-English. All these signs.
No, everything's in French.
Yeah.
This is weird.
Nickname for the Canadians. Okay.
But I mean, in some places in Quebec, it's.
I have a thought.
Let's check the stop sign. I feel like that might give us a good indication.
Is Alice here?
It's arrêt instead of stop.
Okay, maybe we are in France.
Like,
but I was thinking,
I feel like this could be like Normandy too.
Or there is the possibility of it being Saint-Pierre and Miquelon.
Where?
Saint-Pierre and Miquelon is off the coast of Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit north of Maine, and it is technically part of France.
You are contractually obligated to drop the gloves anytime you meet one.
Yeah, I have a friend who is a Boston Bruins fan, and that checks out. That checks out.
Florent. Oh, we are in Quebec. Okay,
we are in Quebec. Okay.
I guess it's just because they're small signs, they don't feel the need to make them bilingual. You guys also, thinking like down here?
If it's an isolated area, I'm thinking actually a little further.
I think we're here.
Like closer to Quebec City, personally.
I think we're here. Near.
Okay, that could be like Trois-Rivières.
Alright, yeah, we were.
We were actually in
Quebec City, but still.
This is what the water was.
Feeling Quebecois.
Very Quebecois. Actually, I just remembered something that Zursk said was that they do use that in France they actually use signs that say stop, but in Quebec they use ones that say arrêt. Or arrêt, depending upon your dialect.
Hey, Win.
Yeah?
Did you hear the good news?
Are you gonna try to Jesus?
No.
Win?
No.
Why would Jane would never do that? Come on.
I would not.
She's not those two ladies that stopped me outside of Dunkin' Donuts. This would let me
really?
Well, I was waiting for my mom to go buy some donuts.
That's wild.
What?
Oh, hey, we're in Italy.
Okay.
Unless that's an LT, but I think that's an I.
IT. Yeah, that's
just
Wait, no, that's all lowercase.
Outside of Dunkin' Donuts while my mom's going in there to buy some stuff.
Could be.
And these two ladies just walk up to me.
We're in Latvia.
I think we might be in Latvia. But yeah, that's wild. And it's like not a good thing.
Oh yeah, we're definitely in Latvia. It has that hot check over.
Hey Trey, it's your thing.
place of interest sign.
But yeah,
Vaistingas maršrutas.
It's
Oh, we're in Lithuania.
Okay.
I fucked that up. Why do I get? I should know this. I get those languages confused.
Tredney.
Lithuania. It was close
Tredney.
enough.
Tredney.
We got good points for it.
Tredney.
Yeah.
It's okay. Balloons.
Oh.
But yeah, that's a whack thing to say to a person.
What happened?
The anecdote that Win was relaying as you were trying to figure out what .lt meant.
The two ladies that tried to convert me and said Jesus could make me walk again.
What?
Well, I'm just fucking waiting outside of a Dunkin' Donuts for my mom.
I didn't hear that part of it. I heard that they were, like, stalking you outside of Dunkin' Donuts, which is weird the fuck enough. But, like, what?
It's just...
No! You don't say that shit to people!
I don't even know how I would react if I saw that shit.
I would be so offended!
Hey,
Okay,
we're in Iceland?
Yup. That is definitely Nev.
Hey,
oh yeah.
Brigvis Stoffnen Sutherlands Avalen Gongor.
Avalen Gongor.
This is the only language in the world that still uses the thorn, as far as I'm aware.
So do any of you know the webtoon Mage and Demon Queen?
I've heard of it.
Oh, hey, we were pretty near Reykjavik, but a lot of things are.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So I'm bringing it up because I reread it from the beginning to catch up on like season 2 of it. I mean, I'm referring to them as season 1 and 2. Even
we're in Japan.
Comic, but in the second season they introduced a character who is trans.
Oh.
And they just kind of hint at it. Because basically the princess of the kingdom, when you first meet her, they're confused as to why there's a princess. And there was a picture they saw that they thought was the current king as a child with his parents. But in reality, it was the king and the queen, the current king and the queen, with the princess who at the time hadn't come out. And then later there's like a brief flashback where she's talking to her retainer and she says, I want to be a princess instead of a prince.
Oh,
and then from then on, she's the princess.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Bring back the
So
thorn
wait, there was some actual writing.
Also, she's gay as fuck, but that's true of like half the characters in that.
That's mostly what I know about that comic, is that it's very homosexual.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Mikazukiyama.
You guys want to go to Ogasawa Wada Chicho?
There's a surprising amount of queer content by queer creators on Webtoon.
That's kind of known for that, I think. Like,
yeah, it really is.
Like a snowball effect kind of thing.
Mikazukiyama.
Currently, I'm reading a series about a werewolf boy.
Werewolf boy.
Called Lumine.
Papaya.
I personally would smooch a werewolf boy.
Wow.
Controversial
statement.
He's like 13. But
well, maybe not.
Okay.
No, definitely not.
Shreddy wouldn't have known that.
I know.
I would not have.
But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, there are, well, actually, technically, so far,
now if I
werewolf,
were 13, I would.
Everyone else is a were-dog, and everybody thinks werewolves are extinct, but actually they aren't.
An interesting premise for a con. What are you guys thinking? I'm thinking like
also like there's the two main supernatural character types are the were-dogs.
We were on
/ werewolves.
Whoa.
And we were on Ogasawara.
Ogasawara.
And which I had never heard of before just now.
I like this series because it treats witch as gender neutral.
Good. Although, actually, I think that's a thing in a couple of languages.
Other main boy is a witch.
It's mostly only not a thing in English, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
And
actually,
like,
even in
French,
English,
I
like,
think.
incidentally, these are also known as the Bonin Island. The Ogasawara.
The Boning Island?
Bonin.
Sorry.
Not boning. Although they've been occupied for thousands of years.
This
I'm sure
lady...
there's been some boning at some point.
Alright, well that's just crass. We're in Mexico.
I mean, most places where people live, there's been boning.
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
This lady is fucking psyched about this crockpot.
I need to see the psyched about crockpot. Yeah, she's hype on it.
Losing her mind over it.
That series is called Lumine.
Lumine.
How do you spell it?
Lumine. I think it's pronounced Lumine, but
Lumine
no.
or Lumine.
I think it's pronounced Lumen.
Lumine.
I'm gonna arrest you for word crime.
You want to hear a word crime?
Word crime.
You want to hear a word crime?
Uh-huh. Sure.
Yontiv.
That's not a crime, that's just that's a perversion against God, but it's not a crime.
Oh, so the first time he tries to transform in the series, turns into like a small puppy.
Oh.
And like
Puppy.
Before he was able to do his full transformation, but when the series starts, he suddenly can't. So it's a big reveal when he finally does it.
Which I think is down here somewhere, but God, if I could remember where.
I'm gonna guess.
Stick this in Shaka. Okay. Oh, we were in Mexico City. I thought.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, close enough.
Well, you know, I do find it kind of interesting that like this central part of Mexico City is actually Tenochtitlan.
What language is that?
I believe that's I almost said English, which it is certainly not. I think that's Spanish again.
Yeah, that looks like...
I thought
there's the slightest possibility of being wet.
Nando Burger!
Nando
Burger. There's an E with that's spelled with just a Y.
Burger.
Burger.
Burger. So we're in a Spanish-speaking country.
Which only narrows it down to
Rico.
about a
Is that
third
an
of the
Italian
world.
restaurant?
I think so. Yo.
You know what
The
place
chef,
actually
though.
Pardon.
I love Rico bread.
Rico bread, that is what it's called. What the fuck?
Rico pan. Okay, just an incidental note. You know what part of the Spanish-speaking world has a significant number of Italians?
What part?
Argentina.
That makes sense.
And I think I just saw the Argentine flag on the side.
Where?
Although a lot of these flags are similar.
Where though?
Way back. We like a couple.
I hope that's
ago.
not for the same reason that there's Germans in Argentina.
No, they've been the gauchos.
You mean this?
The the cowboys of Argentina was Italian. Also, a lot of them were Jewish, Italian, Argentinian cowboys.
So that's like the opposite.
Yeah, actually.
Go with the eyes emoji.
But yeah, like, which is like just an extremely strange idea. It's like,
you know what else is an extremely strange idea?
What?
What?
You know what I'm gonna say, surely.
You're not gonna do a D's joke, are you?
No, it's the other one.
Just not say anything.
Sayaka Mickey 2020.
That's not a strange idea. That's the only good idea. fucking.
The only good idea we've ever
people
come up with on the show.
I am once again asking for Kyoko's phone number.
What's this all about? Somebody decided to like practice their band's heavy metal logo over here.
Ooh.
Heavy metal band.
They're summoning the god of soccer.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Everyone knows that the god of soccer fucking loves black metal.
Puerta.
I think that means coast to coast.
Yeah, puerta.
Which might narrow down what country is this?
Encomiendas.
A little bit. No.
Velotax.
Unless we're in. Wait, no. Hold up. We're in Colombia, I think.
Colombia. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Or at least this truck is from Colombia. I guess we shouldn't assume.
Yeah, we shouldn't assume, but it seems possible. God damn it! Is Cammy still remotely in our vicinity?
Look, I think Cammy's just
she's in Colombia
because of Promare. So
Promare. Okay, fair.
Promare rights. Be a horse feminist and say Promare rights.
I get it.
Horse feminist?
Yeah.
Promare rights.
Horse feminist?
Yes.
Promare.
Oh,
Promare.
Oh.
Horse feminist.
Oh. I feel like I just got destroyed.
You did.
So someone drew a comic of Gallo being like, Promare rights. Yeah.
Okay, we were in Colombia.
I love female horses.
We were in
Leo's just like...
We were in
Ibagué.
Ibagué.
Because it has the accent on the last syllable.
Maybe Cammy should move there because she... Never mind.
Ooh, look,
she's very gay.
A crane.
She be gay.
When I lived in Catasauqua, there was a big crane like this that they used to hang a Christmas tree from every Christmas.
Huh.
And I have no idea why.
Where did they get it? There's a place like that.
Fucking fine though. And then the one year they stopped doing the Christmas tree and started doing like a little like light up angel instead, which was much less interesting.
I'd hang like a full scale like X-wing from it.
Oh my god.
Well, that's because you're in.
If this were a battlefield map, I'd climb up there and snipe from it.
I
like the
that are like overrun with ivy.
Reclaimed by nature look they're going for here.
What does it say on that church? That can be potentially helpful. I saw that it said instead of storage it was Thorgata, but that could be a couple of different languages. No, I mean like closer to it. There's a little sign up front.
That's what I was trying to look at, but I couldn't make anything out.
Okay, but there might be a few other things.
Oh wait, no. Firsk. Wow, I have no idea what language this is.
Fersk something. Focaccia. Oh, this is back there.
Serve Ibagets at Ibagay.
Focaccia bread, but it's spelled brod. Where is this?
Switzerland or something? I have no idea.
No, I'm thinking like Northern Europe. We're talking like Scandinavian.
Possibly.
Because I also saw.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, beneath hotel.
What? Where did that sign go?
Where did we go?
It got removed, I guess.
Here we go.
Because it's a movable sign.
Bennett Fortau Pa Andre Sidon. What language is that?
I'm going to guess
somebody
Norwegian.
Put Swedish and French in a blender.
I think that's
French.
Norwegian.
Is that what Norwegian looks like?
Yeah.
What's going on up there?
There's Norway. That language looks that way.
Hey. Hey, Win?
Don't kill me with your words.
Salg.
Doggins. Oh no! Wait. Look at the word. Like it's over there. See, Dagens lille høydepunkt.
It's gotta be Norwegian.
Wink.
It's winking at me. I don't like it.
It's got that slash O. I'm gonna say we're in Oslo. We're probably not, but like.
Sure.
Okay, we were in
Molde.
We were way up there. We were in Molde.
Or near Molde, at the very least.
They probably don't like to be called Molde.
Covered bridges around the world. This seems
Fuck
like
yes, fuck yes.
This seems like a good way to burn the last 15 minutes of the show.
Okay.
Bridge time. They're all in New England.
Bridge
Welcome to Shapes and Forms, the abridged series.
Every single one is in New Hampshire and Maine. That's where all the covered bridges are.
Bartley Ranch Regional Park.
Regional Park. Okay, where's Bartley Ranch?
Who the fuck knows? Somewhere in a country.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of covered bridges in New England.
Bridge!
Why did everybody get so hyped about the bridge?
I don't know. I just felt it.
Just
you know?
Slightly confused. I'm not
I
upset.
don't know.
Just
Covered
slightly
bridges
confused.
have a certain aesthetic. They're comfortable to me.
Would you call it a certain je ne sais quoi?
Also, they're very New England.
That is true.
Huffer
I mean, there are
rocks.
also there are also parts of southern Appalachia which have covered bridges.
Hey, Gathering Community Church, please
Gathering
get a less.
Reno. Wait, it said Reno. That's Nevada.
Please get a less creepy ad. It says thegathering-reno.org down there.
Yeah.
We might very well be in Reno. This specific place seems to be called Huffer.
What's...
But, I mean... it doesn't quite look arid enough to be Nevada, though.
Yeah, but you'd be surprised about some of these places.
Maybe because we're in a suburb and there's...
Yeah.
But I mean, too much water on grass.
I mean,
Wheatland Road.
Wait a second, Huffer. It's on Wheatland Road. Sure.
What about Weedland Road? We never talked
Weedland. About that. That's Canada now. It's Weedland.
Well, we got weed here too.
I mean, fair. But it's legal recreationally throughout all.
Hey, have you guys ever thought about the fact that weed, dude, pancakes Lamau?
What?
You never seen that picture?
What about pancakes and Lamau?
It's dude pancakes Lamau.
Hey,
dude pancakes Lamau.
Those recycling bins don't tell us anything about the location.
Probably not. Nah, this is waste management. They're all over the place.
Yeah.
If it was Lakeshore Recycling, which is what we use at the apartment, that would be
a little more specific.
Flood Brothers, I think, is the other one that services up here.
Slow. I want to see a...
Hey! That's not nice.
What if...
Don't call me that.
Thank you for making the same joke my mom makes every time we pass one of those, I want to see a sign one day that just says, fast.
Fast.
Sure is
well, I mean...
suburb.
Well, that's a different kind of insult to your character.
Definitely is a suburb.
Yeah, this is a very suburban.
We have a guy that's running for governor that I'm not gonna vote for, whose name is Dan Forrest. So of course he went with the literal most obvious campaign slogan that one whose name is Forrest could possibly go for.
Dan Sylvania.
Don't miss the forest for the trees.
Dan Sylvania.
But while my mom and I were coming, while my mom and I were coming back from her job earlier this week,
Jane, which thing are you laughing at?
While my mom and I were coming back from her job, he's got these like signs up that say "Run, Forest, Run" in 3 separate signs, but the forest one had fallen down, so it just had 2 signs that each both said "Run."
Run! Run!
Run!
Why, you fools?
No, but like my first thought, because I am corny as fuck, was don't miss the forest for the tree.
You're really asking an old Republican man to have something that's actually kind of clever.
I mean, that's still like such a dad joke.
Fair.
I mean, I'm sure at least a few Republicans at least understand dad. Jane, are you okay?
I think we took her out.
What happened to Jane?
Everyone's sleeping. Jane missed like the actual part of the story too.
Hi.
Jane, what happened?
Dancylvania.
Dancylvania. Dancylvania.
Damn it, that was funnier than what I actually had to say.
I missed it though. What's his actual slogan?
Run, Forest, Run.
And apparently there were signs up for it, and the forest sign fell down.
So it was just run.
It just said run, run.
That's also really good though.
Run!
Hey!
I mean,
hey!
Like,
no!
Oh no!
No!
Nobody wants to rent him! Well, okay, there might be some stands to him that way. Ew.
Release.
God, I don't know where we are.
Now it kind of looks a bit more like Nevada.
Okay, we're in Reno.
Okay, yeah.
Let's just guess Reno.
I think you're correct that we're in Reno. We only got 8 minutes and we got how many DSs to go through yet? Where's Reno?
This is only the first covered bridge.
We were in Reno.
We got a really good score on that.
Where's the covered bridge? Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
Wait, wow.
It's a covered footbridge. Yeah. It actually kind of looks like Lehigh Park, but
I think I've been here.
Wow,
I was about to say the same thing, and there's no way we both could have been. So, one of us is wrong at least.
One of us is wrong.
Possibly both of us.
Possibly both.
Or maybe even all 3. Now, what would that entail?
One of us will live to rue it.
Hey!
Stay alive!
Frightening sign!
Well, it could be a reference to that Big Country song.
Dreams stay with you like a lover's voice
on a mountainside. Stay alive.
Oh.
Run. Stay alive.
Knickerbocker.
Why are all
Nick Knickerbocker? Lancaster High School. Wait a second. What about...
There's about 1 million places in the United States called Lancaster, so that helps us absolutely not at all.
Lancaster.
Wait,
it's a really big high school called
Lancaster. If anything's gonna tell you where this place is, it's gonna be the pronunciation of Lancaster, not the word Lancaster itself.
Lankster.
Well, we can't really get that from
the Lankster.
What if we stop and ask for
that was like, you know, a
hey
nickname.
guys, we've never thought about this before. What if we just stopped and asked for directions? Excuse me, sir.
The most immersive GeoGuessr experience. It literally just teleports you.
Does he rebuckle his knickerbockers below the knee?
What's on any signs?
They're all too blurry to read. I tried some of them. Like
too blurry to read.
The camera is not very high res.
I don't know where we are.
Not a lot.
I don't know where I am, like, spiritually right now.
I don't know where my home is.
Oh no, not that.
I'm like a bird, I wanna fly away.
I had Perubu in my head. How dare you violate like that?
I don't know where my home is.
Something.
I'm just gonna keep mentioning just how, like, you know, the original version of Torn is better than the cover version. Just
that's a different person.
I don't care.
That's not Natalie Imbruglia.
It's a totally different person. I'm aware. I
don't think that anybody.
Oh God, what was the name of the woman who did
Nelly Furtado?
Yeah, that's Nelly Furtado.
Nelly Furtado, yes. But
promiscuous girl,
wherever you are,
I'm all alone, and it's you that I want.
Hey,
promiscuous boy.
Is that a paraglider?
No, I think it's just a big kite.
Wait, no, that is a butterfly.
That's a very close butterfly. That's what that is.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to do a cover of that song, but have it so that the high parts are in the low register and vice versa.
Interesting.
I really want to do it like that.
That is indeed what the actor.
Can we get a hell yeah for Pebbles the cat being asleep?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Cat.
Kitty.
Don't hell yeah too loudly though.
I won't.
Baby sleep, no way.
Cat, though.
This is anywhere in America.
This could be anywhere.
I could have been here. I'd have no way of knowing.
This is America.
You're wearing headphones? I know, but we're
don't get you slipping up, etc.
Where are we?
I
say as if that's not the point of the game.
Hello, Go.
No, I have to strategically do that if we actually.
Donato Spicy
Jack. Fuck, that actually looks pretty good, and now I'm really hungry for pizza, and I don't have any.
Oh, goddamn.
Hungry.
Hey, you move forward in time. Now it's a health center billboard.
We save lives from colon cancer death. We're gonna stick our fingers up your butt.
This is a beautiful. Hey, hold up! Why does this have my dead name on it? Alright.
Okay.
Well, there's also an artist named Bruce now.
I guess. Yeah, okay. No, that makes more sense.
It is a last name.
I was briefly.
Sunco.
I briefly, saw the code in the Matrix and was going to ascend, but it's okay now. Eye specialist.
See, Jane, that's the sensation I get, all the time.
Nothing we're getting is...
this is all so generic, what the fuck are racks? Okay, we're in...
This just...
Fuck. There's only...
Oh, yeah, I love big racks.
There's only... Thank you, Win. There's only 2 states where racks still operates, and I don't remember what they are. So, Wisconsin?
Racks on racks on racks.
Could somebody pop over to the server and ask Alice where Rax still operates? Because I know she knows. We've had this
I feel like asking
before.
Alice is akin to Googling.
That is kind of true. She is
true.
An endless font of very strange
parts.
I'm mad at myself that I don't remember where it is. It might be Ohio. We might be... And there is a Lancaster, Ohio.
Okay.
Fuck it, okay. I've connected the dots. Let's go.
I mean, you did just see through the Matrix.
Let's go. Where's Lancaster, Ohio?
Rain and
I know
yeah,
here it is. I was going to say, I know it's somewhere near Columbus.
Speaking of Atlas.
Fuck yeah!
Holy shit!
What's up?
Powerful.
Fully channeled the spirit of Atlas there.
We're in a place called... We wound up near an area called White.
God, that was only 205.
Yeah, we should
and it was named aptly.
Do the rest of these.
We're in the same place.
Where's the bridge?
Oh wait, go to the left. No, it's right there.
Let's take it to the bridge.
I think that's
a warehouse.
Nope, that's not a bridge.
There might be one around here that's just kind of the...
I demand bridge.
Wait, go in the opposite direction.
I think that a map... Hear me out. Whoa. Hear me out here. I feel like a map that was just American suburbs would be very challenging.
Yeah.
But also kind of fun for that
This
reason.
map is basically that.
El Azteca?
The Home Depot.
But also the Home Depot, and it's got an American flag. I mean,
is that an American flag? It looks kind of washed out, but I think it's just the distance. Hey, a Taco Bell. Oh wait, no, that's El Azteca again. It somehow looked like the Taco Bell logo to me at that angle.
It's a...
It probably was a Taco
Mexican?
Bell at one point.
Mexican restaurant.
I assume that's what El Azteca is. If it's not, they got some explaining to do. White is stored in the white. I mean...
Dover pools. Dover
pools. And we could go a couple minutes over. I feel a little bad that we didn't get the...
Oh wait, there's signs that tell you places.
Oh, I will look at those in a second. What's this? Oh, it's
Pizza Hut.
It's a Pizza Hut. Okay, that's not very useful.
Taco Bell. I'm
thinking Pizza Hut and Taco Bell.
Wrong way.
Where were you seeing?
Go right there. We're on the back of them. We're behind them. You have to, the ones that hang over the road.
Right. Oh, I'm an idiot. I was like looking at the little signs there. Okay. South. That's not very helpful.
Wait,
Governor's
Avenue.
None of these tell
I don't know where.
Governor's Avenue could be helpful if we
knew the
not
state.
Really.
Maybe it's like the capital, but like I don't know.
The street name's gonna.
Like if we randomly saw some improperly...
a TD Bank, Valvoline. Are these all companies that are just everywhere? So
yeah,
this isn't
family restaurant. Well, thankfully that's very specific and not generic at all. Established
Kirby Holloway's family restaurant, established 1945.
It also appears to not be there anymore. I think that's what used to be here. That's sad.
That's depressing.
I want to go to Kirby Holloway's and get some ribs. I don't know what do they sell at restaurants.
There's a place that does piercings here.
Big Chunkus.
Big Chunkus.
Mattress.
Wib.
Big Chunkus mattress.
Okay, we're clearly somewhere named Dover.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Dover is
like there's a lot of
Delaware?
places called that though. It might be Dover, Delaware.
Dover.
Actually, wait, hold up. Have I been? No, I haven't been here. There's no way. I've been to Dover, Delaware, like on my way to Ocean City, Maryland. I'm getting the weirdest fucking sense of deja vu, but I think I'm psyching myself out. Or in.
Psyching yourself in.
That's the case, maybe.
But
you know what?
This is partly because this
Fuck
is
it.
the most nowhere place humanly possible.
Fuck it. Let's go. Delaware.
Dover. Yup.
Yeah.
I've been there. I looked at. I don't know why, but it was the Red Lobster. I looked at it and I'm like, I've seen this Red Lobster before.
Yeah, it's
all
because
right.
That particular type of nowhere suburbia could be anywhere, but often there's like weird tells that it's like, but it's also specifically like a very northeast kind of
vegan
generic suburbia. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like
every one of these, I'm like, we're in New England.
That was so weird. I don't think I've ever gotten somewhere I've actually been before on GeoGuessr. That's not true. I got Bethlehem, Pennsylvania once.
Yeah, I saw my area code and a phone number on GeoGuessr.
So in place. Gee, I wonder what they do there.
What does that sign say?
Vacation Bible School. Oh god.
Oh god, oh fuck.
Not again. I can't go back.
Go back.
I can't go back to jail.
Bible
I was in a vacation Bible school for like a month when I was a kid. It was
what time?
It actually just wasn't. Like the reason I don't bring it up is because it was neither notably bad nor notably good. It was just like
nothing.
There was a
place called Mr. Ed's back then.
There was. Hold up.
You watched what?
We watched movies, like...
Okay.
Hey.
Anything.
Hey.
Hey,
That's
Effluent.
good. That's very good.
This is
Effluent.
This is a peculiar pachyderm, and it's
Notice
not...
how it's called covered bridges around the world?
And only two of them have had covered bridges.
Also, we've only been in America.
Yeah, like, what's going on with this map? Did he, like, accidentally mix up two of his maps or something?
No, maybe we just, like... It could just be that, like, roll of the dice stuck us in, like, the U.S. a lot.
Maybe this entire thing is a covered bridge.
Maybe the Earth is a covered bridge, if you really think about it.
Maybe, maybe, like, put down the things not super precisely.
It's a huckster dump.
So, somebody called the American Pickers.
It's a huckster dump. You guys want to go? You guys want to go buy a jar for $8?
Want to watch an episode of American Pickers?
I do love like just the aesthetic of those sort of places.
You always get ripped off at places like this.
Yeah, I understand.
Also, the music stopped for some reason. That's weird.
Feet.
I guess it's just like feet. Hey,
a slow
Kitty Corp. I actually listen to this guy's music sometimes. I guess it just hasn't started yet. I don't know what's going on there.
Might be a slow intro.
Or it might just be that the player's bugging out. I think that's a bit more likely at the moment.
Possibly.
Or almost done anyway.
Or it's like his equivalent of 433.
Possibly. Snap Go Tire Corner.
I figured out how to get my Google Home to play Nightwave Plaza, so...
Hell yeah.
Neat.
New and used tires at the Tire Corner.
Because it's on, like... It's on one of the online radio apps.
Watch for ice.
So you can just access it to that.
Okay, there's a sign. There's a big sign back there.
Turn around.
Your road to recovery at Spirit Trust Lutheran. We're near Gettysburg.
Oh, man.
Alright. I've been to Gettysburg, too. Not this part of it,
Turn around. Every now and then
I guess technically it is possible that this could be a different
around.
Gettysburg, but I think if that's the case...
No, that's highly unlikely.
This is...
This is fucking Gettysburg.
Presumably you were fighting Confederate zombies.
No, the kids had a field trip out there.
I forgot Gettysburg was in Pennsylvania.
I forget where exactly it is.
It's a little further south.
It's like down here, right?
Wait, yeah, like move over a bit.
Near York? Duncannon. I've been to Lebanon.
Hey, look, another Lancaster.
Yep. I've been to Lancaster.
I mean, yeah,
too.
That's what I was thinking initially, but...
Lancaster is like the Springfield of towns.
Yeah.
Wait,
hold on.
The other Springfield.
Where the fuck?
Oh, I see it. I see it.
Where?
It's way
there.
It's way further west. Oh,
what?
No.
There we go.
Sorry. Oops, I screwed up.
There we go.
It's okay. Here we go. Last one.
One
We're
more.
over time.
Is there an actual covered bridge here? Okay, thank you.
Yep.
We're
is
in New
still
England.
Clearly in the United States, though, unless I'm wildly misjudging this thing.
Yeah.
It's New England.
Go. Hey.
This time it has to be.
We don't think that. Also,
we don't think that.
I think this person probably just has never been outside the U.S.
Or there are actually other covered bridges in the map, but it's just most of them are in the U.S.
Are small covered bridges an American thing? I didn't think they were.
They're not purely an American thing by any means. It's just I would expect that there would be a lot of them given the size of the country.
Perhaps. Adopt a highway. No.
Highway?
You tell me.
It says that big wooden sign says something about the area. Welcome to.
Oh yeah, good point. You offer me to adopt a railroad, maybe then. Welcome to Game Lands, Hunt. We're in Pennsylvania again.
Again.
Zoom in closer again because
it just says.
Get a little further to the more left.
Why? I can read
because I want to get a different angle on it, not as blurred, so I can see the.
But it wasn't blurred. See?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, you didn't show us this view of it. Anyway, I don't know where this is.
Panthers in wildlife habitat. That doesn't sound correct. But we're somewhere in Pennsylvania.
Okay, we're in an area with panthers.
Plenty of covered bridges in Europe. I don't know them. Maybe it's coming in a DLC. Bridges of Europe. We're on 22. I think that's what that said.
Yeah.
Huh. Down between country.
Okay, no, this is 221, which I think is like a branch of 22 because of how highways work. I might be wrong about that.
Do I look like Alice to you?
This is really weird being in a place, not even a place in GeoGuessr that I've been, but 3 places in a row in GeoGuessr that I've been, or at least been near.
That said, what did that say?
Hunt safely.
Oh, yeah.
No, hunt dangerously.
We're in a game land. This could very well be Beltsville, which is a place I used to go swimming at sometimes.
So that would be real weird.
It would be, but Beltsville looks like this. Granted, so do a lot of places.
But okay, this is.
I wonder if we're gonna see any
Pennsylvania game land and farmland. Oh wow, no, this looks cannily like where my great aunt used to live.
Yeah.
No, I mean
if we knew what mountain that was, we would be able to place things a lot more specific.
You call that a mountain?
Boo. More like a hill. Oh. Don't call me a covered bridge groupie. What? That's one of those terms that sounds way worse than it actually is. I don't know what it would mean, but I don't like it.
I think that she's implying that you have a thing for covered bridges.
I don't, though. The thing.
Now,
I'm the one overreacting to the concept
of our paraphilias.
I'm going to...
They're only disorders if they disrupt.
I'm going to commit violence.
I'm going to disorder your face, Redney.
See, there's another covered bridge. Well, no, not really. Iron bridge.
Rig traffic?
Yeah, big rigs.
No large vehicles or service
over the road racing.
Use this road to access or return from any range resources locations. We're I think we might be in a little bit towards the center.
I saw.
Yeah, I was thinking something similar, potentially.
Center of the
We're in Pennsylvania.
I know we're well over time at this point, but I just want to know, if I can figure out.
Same.
There's a million random little things that would.
Is that a gazebo?
It is a gazebo.
Yeah, I mean there are. Yeah, we have gazebos here too.
We have gazebos in most of the United States. I'm quite sure.
Listen, I'm aware of. I was just saying. It was. Coca-Cola.
Taylorstown Country Store. Holy shit! This is like an actual fucking general store.
Games.
What the hell?
People have committed crimes in that store.
And
I say this as somebody who's been to little stores like that.
What does it say on the post office?
I'll find out in a second. Taylorstown Post Office. I don't
Pennsylvania.
know where Taylorstown is, though.
I just don't know where Taylorstown is. Very small is all I can reckon.
Like, I imagine we
can use the highways for guidance.
Somewhere, like...
near Wilkes-Barre.
Like, over Wilkes-Barre. But...
it is actually pronounced Wilkes-Barre, apparently.
We can use the highway.
I'm not getting into this argument again.
No, it's actually people who have lived there. I've known people who have.
Why are we still looking around?
I don't know. This is where Taylor
I think it
Swift
depends
made her
upon the
first
generation of people.
Taylor Swift actually is from Pennsylvania. She's from Reading.
Yes, she is.
We were
closer to Pittsburgh.
There's Taylorstown.
Oh, jeez, we were out where
we were like way over in the western part of the state.
We were like out where the people who wrote Night in the Woods are from.
Yeah. Also,
like the middle of nowhere part of
Black Moth Super
Western.
Rainbow, I think. You were referring to the general store. But no, Taylor Swift is from hold on, I can find Reading on a map probably.
Yeah,
there it is. It's right there.
Yeah, it's like yeah.
Reading, as it's sometimes called. Alright, well that was fun.
We did really well though.
We did. I mean, it helps that we got 3 places that we've been to, or at least near.
And one that's very close to where someone we know live.
Yeah. I'm very proud of myself for that Ohio guess, putting that together out of basic.
Yeah, that was very good.
Dover,
and we wound up we wound up near a place called White's, which makes me giggle.
The White's district of Lancaster, Ohio. You could write essays on that one. Anyway,
oh boy.
Is there a Pennsylvania map? Probably, but even as somebody who lived there for most of her life, a lot of Pennsylvania looks fairly similar.
Also, even like I'm just gonna say,
it looks a lot like New England.
It's woods, you know.
Getting Also, I'm just gonna say, like, even if you went down to like a Philadelphia map, you can get lost in some weird places around here.
I actually think Philadelphia would probably be harder than Pennsylvania.
Because you'd have to be.
Because you'd have to be real precise. Anyway, that was Shapes and Forms. Thank you everybody for coming out. If you would like to support the channel, there are methods to do so in the description, both here on Twitch and if you're watching the VOD on YouTube as well. We got anything we want to promote today, gang?
So long and thanks for all the fish. So sad that things have come to this.
Fuck capitalism and go home.
You all, but did anyone else see that film in the theater?
I don't think I saw it in the theater, but I rented it from Blockbuster.
What film? Sorry, I was sidetracked
the
responding to my editor on Slack.
The adaptation of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which actually was co-written by Douglas Adams. He died, but not adapted until after.
Anyway,
it was okay. Yeah. It was not bad. The musical number with the dolphins, very funny.
Visually speaking, it forms more of the personal headcanons that I have for the characters than the older adaptations do.
That is very fair. So it had a bunch of stuff in it that was peripheral stuff that Douglas Adams had written that wasn't actually in the books. So that's kind of interesting.
Hey,
But yeah, never mind.
I did wanna just get one thing, just so people knew, like,
Miki Sayak.
Anyway, goodbye, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.